Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Women's World Cup continues today as we bring you exciting action from Group... Is it Group B? Yeah, it's Group B, isn't it? It's, of course, Canada, versus Ireland. Need to work out what we're actually watching first. But yeah, a very exciting game in Group B today where Canada, who were probably, underperformed in their first game given they drew. You'd expect them to do better in that game. They underperformed, and then Ireland, who pretty well overperformed, they almost managed to get a draw against Australia. So two sides that will have relatively different expectations for what they will do in this tournament, and two sides that have different expectations or different situations or views on how they've done so far. But Canada with a crucial point in the opening match, Ireland with no points yet today. Both sides need a win though.
Yeah, Ireland cannot afford to lose today. If they lose today, they're out of competition.
Yeah.
So that they massively need to pick up at least a point today, but it won't be easy. Canada, they fought well against Nigeria in their opening game. That was a game of goalkeeping heroics between Sheridan and the Nigeria keeper.
Ndozi.
Yes, yeah. So they got a bit unlucky. Obviously, Christine Sinclair missed her penalty. That could be crucial for them. So Canada will need to win today if they want to get through.
Well, Canada's problem is that if they don't win today, then they put themselves bottom of the group potentially. And if they were to draw today and Nigeria beat Australia, then they put themselves third and in a very tough spot, and they've got to play Australia in that final match. So Canada, it is as important for them that they win as it is for Ireland that they win. So it's not like Canada are safe. They have got a point which helps them a little bit, keeps them alive to the final match day. But if they lose today, they're in serious
I think the
bother.
thing for me is obviously going into this game, I would probably have Canada down as favourites.
100%. 100%. They're a very strong side. We know the pedigree they have in women's football. It far exceeds that of their men's team, which just has Scott Arfield and a dream. And Alfonso Davies now.
I think Canada look good. Defensively, very, very solid.
Yeah.
And that's unchanged, unsurprisingly, from the Nigeria game. They've added firepower to the attack, which should help them, because that is what they lacked. Ireland, I don't think there are too many changes, if any.
No. But yeah, should we run into those? Should we run through those sides then? We are, of course, in Australia. We're at the Perth Rectangular Stadium, my favourite rectangular stadium.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll start with Canada, the designated home side. Sheridan in between the sticks. She made a big save as in the game against Nigeria last week. Flat back four then of Riviere, Buchanan, Gilles and Lawrence. They played really well and managed to nullify the threat of Assasat, Oshiwala and co against Nigeria. Quinn and Grosso in the pivot then. Huitema comes into the side, apparently playing on the right. Leon on the left. Captain Jessie Fleming in attack midfield. And Vaines leading the line. Now that could be Jordyn Huitema through the middle and Vaines out in the right. But whatever it is, it's going to be a strong attack. We know that much. But yeah, should be a good game then. Should be a really exciting one. Hopefully, we have some goals. Ireland then, the away side, of course, lining up in a 3-4-3. Brosnan in between the sticks. Back three of Fahey, Quinn and Connolly. Across the four, it's Payne, O'Sullivan, Little John and Captain McCabe. Little John is one name, by the way. It's not Little and John. And the front three, Farrelly, Kadeisha and Quinn. I'll be honest, not too many names I recognise amongst the Ireland team. Of course, everyone should know Katie McCabe, Arsenal player, and the captain of the Ireland national team. As for the rest of the squad, I can't say I'm too familiar with them.
No. Chelsea fans, welcome.
Welcome, Chelsea fan. Of course, we both watched that game against Australia, though. What did Ireland do so well in that game that they need to carry into this game?
Well, they were apart from giving away the penalty, which was a big mistake from the young centre half. They were just really solid defensively against a side that were better than them. They understood that they were second best in that game, they used that to their advantage. Really, They let Australia have as much of the ball as they wanted to, but any time they got anywhere near scoring, they completely shut them down, and they've got to do that again today because Canada, few omissions, few additions, for me look slightly stronger, but for Ireland, again, it's going to all come down to that defensive work. And we know they've got a few tricks up their sleeve. Katie McCabe from set pieces is pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
In terms of dead ball situations, so they can use that. They're not a half bad team. If they can get the ball down and play some football, they stand every chance.
Yeah, indeed. Chelsea fan already getting in with the early predictions. We'll get into those in just a few minutes. Thank you, though. Siding with Canada. Is that the overall consensus here?
I think so. Looking at that Canada team, as I said, it's unchanged in the back four and keeper, which is unsurprising. Grosso. Did Grosso start, or is it...
I think Grosso started.
Yes, it's Jesse Fleming replacing Sinclair.
And Vane's coming into the side as well.
Yeah, so I think believe. Fleming coming in is a is a great addition. But I mean, dropping Sinclair, yes, she did miss the penalty, but she's your captain, she's your record goal scorer, she is the record goal scorer in international women's football. So dropping her is a big, unless there's an issue we don't know about, an injury or maybe something else has happened, but it is a bit of a surprise. But Jessie Fleming in that midfield is key for Canada. Yeah,
so only 2 changes on the side that drew with Nigeria. Rose comes out of the side and is replaced by Vanes, and Sinclair is dropped for Fleming. I think the Sinclair-Fleming situation is just a matter of Fleming was injured for the first game, so I think they brought Sinclair back into the side. But
quite possibly.
And then, because she is 40 now. So while she is a magnificent player, Kadeisha Sinclair is 40 years old. I think she would have been a rotation option with Fleming starting. Fleming obviously out injured for the first one, but she's fit today, and I think she can definitely have a huge impact. We know the talent she has.
She just will give Canada what they were missing last week going forward.
Yeah, key to unlock the defence.
And it is but it's also that transition. Because they were solid defensively, and then they'd get the ball up, and then it wouldn't reach them. But Fleming is your glue between your Huitema and your back line. Yeah,
she's a fantastic creator, but let's not discredit her as well. She's also a fantastic finisher. If she gets the ball in and around the 18-yard box, she will finish those chances. We know how good a player she is. She's very composed, very good on the ball. I think for me, she could be that difference maker. I wasn't impressed by Sinclair. I think she often made the wrong decisions, struggled a little bit with the pace of the game, but it makes sense. She is an older player now. She's been playing for years.
A very, very long time.
I mean, there's a reason she is she's got the most goals of women's international football of any player. And, I think that says a lot about how consistent she has been over that time period, but she's probably...
Now she is 40 years old.
Yeah.
This is big. This is big for the tournaments. Now we're into the second match week. These games are crucial for teams that want to stay in the tournament. Ireland, I think there's more pressure on them. They are, I expect them to be second best in this game, but they're the ones that need a point more badly. If Canada win today, they put themselves on 4 points. They're in a very healthy position. Ireland, if they don't get a result today, I mean, if they lose, they're out of the tournament. If they get a draw, they keep themselves in it just about, depending on the Nigeria result.
For me, it's going to be very difficult for Ireland because I think the fixtures and the organisation of them, the way they've been scheduled, has sort of screwed them a little bit. I think if they had Nigeria first.
Australia first.
Because Nigeria's the winnable game, isn't it, of this group? Yeah. Canada is a very difficult match. I feel like while they did draw with Nigeria, they should have no problem dispatching Ireland here.
Yeah. I'm intrigued to see what happens. I think Ireland...
Yeah.
The reason Ireland played well last week, but I think even if they manage to hold on and keep a clean sheet, I don't see them scoring.
That's the thing. Well, they kept it tie. So Australia did not have Sam Kerr.
No.
And that would have been a whole other situation. And two, as you say, I feel like Canada have more different options.
Yeah, the best result I see Ireland getting this today is a 0-0 draw, and that still isn't great for them.
Well, yeah, the point keeps them in contention going into the final match day, especially if Canada lose. They're not in too bad a situation. If Nigeria lose to Australia tomorrow, but yeah, for me, an Ireland win is imperative if they're going to progress in the tournament. But I don't know if they will. Shall we get into predictions then?
Yes. Yeah. I still think it'll be close. I don't think Canada will run away with it. It might be convincing, but I don't think they'll run away with it. I think I'll go 2-0 Canada. We haven't seen too many goals in the games that we've watched live anyway. But I think Canada are going to make up for that. It will be a goal either side the half. Ireland will fight as hard as they can. They'll have a few chances. It'll be one of those, oh so nears. A few chances they probably shouldn't. They probably are going to throw away. I'll go a goal for Fleming in the first half, and then a goal for Huitema in the second.
Yeah, fair enough. I am going to go a bit more convincing of 3-0 Canada. I think it'll be I'm going to go for a Jesse Fleming brace and then a goal for... Ooh, I think I'll go for Leon, the winger.
Yeah, fair
Make sure
enough.
grab a goal as
She
well.
did alright in the first game.
But yeah, so everyone else make sure to get your predictions in chat. I know Chelsea fans said 2-0. Also, Chelsea fans put another message in there. Can you read that? Because my YouTube live chat is having a mare.
Find it.
But yeah.
Good to hear about the new football kit. I agree with the football kit, apart from the Chelsea kit by putting it in F. I just hate it, sorry. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't really judge it properly because it doesn't have a sponsor on it.
Yeah, it's difficult to judge.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did you enjoy that video? Make sure to leave a like, make sure to share it, make sure to get involved in the comments
Thanks
as well.
for the feedback.
But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. But yeah, we are only a few minutes away from kick-off now. Anything else to touch on before we get underway?
I don't think so. This is one of those games where I don't like seeing teams be under pressure in the second game of the group stage.
Yeah.
Because if they get a point, they keep it interesting, and we go to the final game week. It's we're cracking. Final game we're glued to the 2 games, seeing who's going to get through. For Ireland, they lose today, they're out, and they've got to play their 3rd game.
And we've already got Group C, which is confirmed. We already know the results there. Japan and Spain are through. So, yeah, I think if we already had another group where we know of one of the teams going... Like, if today's a draw and Nigeria lose tomorrow against Australia will also then confirm through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want as much drama going to the final games as possible.
I mean, obviously, we've already got Group A, which is as close as it possibly could be.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. Ireland will be up for this though, because they know their tournament's on the line. But then they know that this is a lot, the whole weight of the nation on their shoulders. But they've got, I don't know. It's just going to be very difficult to get a result. But they might, who knows, we'll see what happens. I mean, sometimes when teams pull off the crazy results when they're under the most pressure.
They do indeed. Right, couple minutes now until kick-off. If you are just tuning in, make sure to leave your predictions in chat. Make sure to vote in the poll. At the moment, we have 4 votes, 75% going the way of Canada. So, as we expected, lots of people favouring Canada today. I think that's been the general consensus amongst us and obviously Chelsea fan in chat as well.
Yeah.
It seems to be that, Canada definitely the favourites for today's game.
100%, and they should really take. I think they will end up taking control of this game.
Yeah.
Ireland just got to make sure that Canada don't run away with it. Because as long as Ireland win with a shout, they could get a goal or something. You never know. But if they let Canada take control early on, then the game's already gone. Because it'll be very difficult to come back from that.
Yeah, I can't 100% agree. I feel like, as you say, if Ireland can see they're done, if they can score early, you never know.
I would say. But scoring is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
They do lack quality, I think, coming forward. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
It will be an underdog story, but we love an underdog. Everyone loves an underdog.
It's these moments where someone steps up with something special.
Yeah.
One player just picks the ball up, whips it top corner from the edge of the area.
Yeah. Anyway, the captains will now swap what they called emblems, I think.
Yeah, crests.
Crests, whatever you call them.
Banners.
Yeah, banners works as well. Jesse Fleming and Katie McCabe.
I think Fleming's massive for Canada.
Yeah.
Having their captain back.
Not only the talent and the skills she brings, but also her presence as a leader and as probably their best player.
Yeah.
So I think she can be key today.
Yeah, and even if the problem is, even if Ireland do threaten, that back 4 is very strong, and any shots I'd expect Sheridan to keep out.
Yeah, Sheridan had a really good game against Nigeria.
I can't
really see her making a mistake. Really solid goalkeeper. Obviously, if she gets peppered constantly, which I don't really see happening, then you never know. But
I think Bev Priestman would have been, despite them not getting the 3 points, should have been quite happy with their team's performance.
Because if they win today, keep a tie against Australia in the last game, they're free. So it's not too.
Ireland
too
are going to
bad.
need another huge defensive performance.
Yeah, indeed. Right, we're about to get underway here. Both sides out onto the pitch now. And soon we'll be underway. But yeah, should be a good game. Afternoon, Matteo. Welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you. And yeah, we should have an exciting game in our hands.
So Katie McCabe really stepped up against Australia. She's got to do that again.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, if anyone that watched that Ireland's opening match would have seen the heart that she plays with, the intensity with which she plays.
That's the way she flies into tackles.
Yeah, that's exactly the heart. But yeah, I think for me, she's going to be a big part of whether Ireland can get anything out of today's game. Referee will check everything is all good and well, and then we'll blow the whistle to get us started in today's game. Now she blows it. Canada get us underway here in Perth for a very important match in Group B. Already going long with the ball, Canada, cut out though by Ireland's number 5. As always with these, if we do say any names wrong or struggle with the names early on, apologies. We will be learning them as we go. Cutting inside immediately, Jordyn Huitema looking to let one fly, but it gets blocked. Now Ireland trying to counter quickly, held up well by Ireland's number 18. And then they lose the ball, but win it back again off of Ashley Lawrence. Down the line, cut out.
Direct intent already.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. Knocking it long. They're going to get Caruso to try and run onto it or hold it up.
And that came off the defender there, so if it's not given us a free kick, that should be a corner.
I think it's a free kick.
Let's give it a free kick. A little too aggressive or overzealous in her manner there, Caruso. But yeah.
Ireland just got to keep they get an early goal, brilliant, but don't concede early on.
Riviere. Now Buchanan. And Ireland have got to, as you said, keep it tight early in this game. Yeah. Look to try and find Caruso.
They have to expect Canada to do exactly what they're doing now, knocking the ball around the back, controlling the game, controlling the tempo. That's what they did against Ireland. It's exactly the same thing again. And the pass stopped there. So is it Huitema on the left today? Yeah.
Because I was going to say, Jordyn Huitema seems to be on the left-hand side. Maybe Vanes through the middle, Leon on the right, I think. Going along again in search of Jordyn Huitema. Flicks it on, looking for Vanes. Cut out there by the Irish centre-half. Quinn challenges for the ball. But Ireland with possession of it still.
That Quinn and Little John battle is looking very, very good.
McCabe flying down this left-hand side. Strong challenge, but fair challenge from Riviere. Canada's bench enjoying that one. Ireland bench not as much. But yeah. Strong that on Katie McCabe. I think they know the threat that she poses, obviously. But Canada will be well aware of what they've got to do.
10 minutes that'll be the other way around. That'll be Katie McCabe putting in a strong tackle on Riviere.
Probably.
The battle down this left-hand side is good. Again, be a nice
Quinn.
Good battle to see.
Here's Fleming. Can she pick up the pass? Tries to go over the top, looking for Vanes. Good header though by Ireland's number 4.
Quinn. I think in the middle of the 3. One of the Queens. There's 3 Queens on the pitch. 2 for Ireland and 1 for Canada. Buchanan under pressure. Caruso nearly nicked it from her.
That's well though, to be fair. Kadeisha Buchanan thrives under pressure.
That's a composure there of a Champions League winning centre-half.
Fahey goes down the line, tries to find Farrelly, and she's going to be in behind here. Farrelly looking for Caruso, and the goalkeeper's made a hash of it. Caruso can't get there.
Didn't kind of register that the keeper
wasn't quick enough to react there.
Because she stood in front of the keeper. When the keeper fumbled it behind her, she couldn't get back round to have a go at goal. But strong start from Ireland. They've started fast, and they needed
fantastic ball down the line from Fahey. Picks out Farrelly on the wing. She crosses it, looking for Caruso.
Just couldn't get it.
It's a bit of a hash, but we know the strength in air here.
It's Quinn on the right. I guess she just ran over there.
Quinn might be on the right, Farrelly on the left, the other way around.
I mean, Katie McCabe's corners, we spoke about them earlier.
We know they've got the aerial, but they're very strong in the air. Players like Quinn could definitely score from something like this. McCabe. Ball in.
Not a bad ball,
looking for the back post. It's gone in! It's gone straight in from the corner, and Ireland have a breakthrough in just 3 minutes. We've spoken about the danger she can cause Canada today. I did not think it would be directly from a corner. But Canada get caught napping there. They've now got to regroup. They've got to find some composure in this game, because at the moment, they could be crashing out in one of the biggest upsets in this World Cup.
I think Katie McCabe is the most shocked person in the ground.
What a set
piece. We spoke about her being a dead ball specialist. I did not think she was going to put it in from the corner. You can see who she's looking for Quinn at his back post.
Yeah.
At the Ireland centre half. And she just puts too much curl on it. And, Sheridan is just caught napping. Because she's off her line, it's a corner. Yeah. And she can't do anything about it.
And then she realises
off the post and in.
Whereas at the last minute it's dipping in. Canada weren't good enough that first 4 minutes, and they've been made to pay for it
I mean,
That
was
is a
it Matteo
marvellous
talking
ball.
yesterday about seeing a worldie? I think we've seen a worldie now.
There.
What a goal. What a goal. Completely accidental. Well, I'm guessing it's like, to be fair, the curl on it, she put it on. That's what they've been doing though. Putting it on the keeper. But I mean, curling it into the
Now
top
Ireland
corner.
needs to do what they watched Australia do for 90 minutes on Friday. They've just got to get everything.
This was the one concern for Canada is Ireland. We saw how Ireland defended, as you say. Now they have something to defend. Yeah. They have their tournament to defend. That goal is their tournament.
Yeah.
And Vera Pauw, I mean, she doesn't look very happy, but I'm sure inside she is absolutely buzzing.
She'll want the team to reflect her, to be, optimistic they can do something in this game. They can see this out, but also not get carried away.
If they see her jumping up and down the sideline, smiling and laughing at everyone, they're going to get too excited. But what a start for the Irish.
Yeah, Precious Money, welcome to the stream, by the way. Good to see you.
And all that pressure that we spoke about at kickoff that was on Ireland has now completely shifted onto Canada. Because now they're in big trouble. If Nigeria beat Australia, they're in banging trouble. But Canada are the team that can respond.
Looking to play one forwards, but it's cut out. McCabe already has one goal to her name and looking to try and create more. Kadeisha holds it up well and gets away from Kadeisha
holding the
Buchanan.
ball up, using her physicality to beat the centre half to it.
Goes back now. Quinn trying to lift it towards McCabe. McCabe's not happy. Trying to encourage the players to play at a better standard.
Yeah, but I mean, I think from a neutral point of view, this gives us the best game.
Oh yeah, this is exciting. This is an exciting 84 minutes to go.
Hey, that's not the only goal of the game, as much as I loved it. Canada again, already trying to get back level.
We'll be fitting with the games we've watched so far.
Yeah.
Gary Weissman, welcome to the stream. All the regulars in chat today. It's great to see so many of you in the stream chat for this game.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, welcome,
you
Gary.
Just missed for the best goal tournament.
I was going to say, what an absolute belter from a corner. But yeah, kind of pressure since they are huge favourites. This game doesn't help. Yeah, that's the thing. Ireland play knowing that whatever happens today, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
doesn't matter at all. Harry, I need you to find a Coca-Cola shirt to wear when Jack wears the Pepsi. Need to find a rival.
There'll be some out there, isn't there? Somewhere in the world. Somewhere. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Some random team in some random nation.
I have a feeling Club America was sponsored by Coca-Cola at one point, but I might be wrong there.
Possibly.
I think it was a team either.
Brosnan in the Irish net is going to send this goal kick very direct. They're looking for Kadeisha every time. Bit short of her this time.
Yeah, fighting away for possession in the air. Now tries to put it out wide.
Little John O'Sullivan in that middle midfield are just going to
Quinn
stop everything.
Here is Katie McCabe, who can drive through the middle of the pitch here for Ireland. She might take aim here. She's still skipping past players. Probably could have gone to ground earlier there. She tries to go down from a chance. She wants a corner. I don't think she's going to get one.
A goal kick. Yeah, no, not a pen. No.
Man's like a keel as well. Welcome to the stream.
Everyone's rocking that.
Kind of need a formation change right now. You expect it? You think, Matteo? The thing is that they know this works. I just don't. But equally, it's not today, is it? So
no.
That front three of Ireland, because they've got so many players behind them, the front three can push, and then they're keeping this back four of Canada penned in quite easily.
Yeah.
And they somehow have a numerical advantage in midfield just by having one less midfielder. I don't know how they're doing this.
No, it's weird. It feels like one of the centre-halves pushes up into a more defensive midfielder role and then just slots back into the three. Because whenever the ball goes long, one of them will run forward and take it.
Yeah.
But what a start for Ireland.
Feels like a very high-risk, high-reward situation for Canada. Because both their fullbacks are going high, which means they can get caught out quite easily.
But if you can get them the wrong side of the wing backs, you stretch that back three, you're in the money.
Yeah.
And Ireland will be aware of that. They're just seeing the way Riviere and Lawrence got up in the first game.
Yeah.
Because they really put pressure on Nigeria.
I just think if they can get everyone forwards, I think then Canada do pose a very, very difficult to deal with threat to Ireland. And Katie McCabe tries to put the ball in. Riviere blocked it, and then Buchanan, she works really hard there to make sure it doesn't go out for another corner. They know now what they've got to do. And that's not let the ball go out for a corner. Because if it's in open play, Ireland can't score.
It looped in.
Great turn from McCabe. Looks to be the only one who can cause any problems today. Kadeisha has players in support.
Doing really well. She is matching Kadeisha Buchanan physically. And that is something not many strikers can do.
Ball in from Quinn, flicked on.
Bouncing around.
Number 17 takes aim and Sheridan has to make a save. I think they're claiming it was offside anyway. No, it's...
Flaherty.
There's nothing from Canada. There's no desperation to get out to that. They just let Sheridan have to firm a save.
They're very lazy, don't know because it's raining or what. I mean, it's raining again, but I also straight... You know, Buchanan kind of tries to block it, but Farrelly just goes, I'm going to hit it the other side of you then. Sheridan, again, come to the rescue.
But can't claim it.
No.
I think that's it's raining, isn't it?
Yeah,
so slippery
on this
surface
as well. Why not? Farrelly's completely right. Just hit that on the volley and see what happens.
Indeed.
Well, another corner to Ireland. Katie McCabe, same side. She might try and put this on someone's head this time rather than just loop it in. I'm sure Sheridan will be aware of the threat now and be slightly less forward thinking in terms of her positioning. She is. She sat a bit deeper in her goal. Okay. And again, that was going to be put on her.
Aiming for the target. And a throw in now for Ireland.
But
can they make
fast start in this first 10 minutes?
Equally effective use of this. She's going to leave it on the line for someone to go and get. No one's going over to get it. Little bit of time wasting.
O'Sullivan? Gone over to... No, it's Queen.
Farrelly. Queen.
No, both wingers are on the right hand side.
Ball in and cleared away by Giles. And here is Grosso, tries to play out wide, one back by Ireland.
Can't get the ball down.
No, but now Fleming has picked up on a loose ball and she's released Jordyn Huitema in behind, but it's overhit. Huitema will give press. Oh, sorry, Vanes will give press.
Brosnan absolutely levels that out of play. I don't blame her either. Nothing stupid from Ireland. Now they're just going to go everything along. Direct, out of play. Doesn't matter where it goes.
Did you guys see Messi's 2 goals yesterday? MLS defending is comical. I've not seen them yet, no. I do need to watch that. This morning I got up, watched the Japan game. They look very, very good. Then watched the Spain game. I missed the opening 2 goals, so I was doing something. I put the game on, and then halfway through after decided to go and do something else because I didn't think there was going to be another goal, and they went and scored 3 in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, Spain, Japan look very, very strong. Very, very strong.
How's Sergio Busquets doing in the MLS? Mate, he probably looks like he's back in his prime.
Didn't he set one of Messi's goals and everyone's going mental because it's like, Barca link up again.
Yeah, do you reckon they'll convince Luis Suarez to go?
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
It would be decent.
To have Alba, Suarez, Messi and wait until Xavi and Iniesta are rolling around.
Yeah, I was going to say. Unfortunately, they can't obviously because of they can only have a certain amount of designated international players.
Yeah. Shame that. Maybe they should get declared from America.
They'll have to stay there for a while. Well, they could get an honorary citizenship, couldn't they, from the president? I'm sure Joe Biden would have Messi in the US national team if he could. Anyway, Ireland in possession. Farrelly, ball in, looking for somebody in the box, but nobody really able to get to it apart from Giles, who gets it clear.
I've forgotten the striker's name now.
Caruso is Caruso plays for Italy. Very similar.
She's been brilliant. She's gone toe to toe with the centre half. Watching back the goal. I mean, Sheridan just wasn't it? She steps forward. She steps forward and then has to backtrack on herself. And I mean, really take nothing away.
It's the second goal I've seen today from a goalkeeper. A goalkeeper trying to predict what the ball's going to do. Like we saw obviously in the Japan game, the goalkeeper thought the cross would come in, so they just fired it to the near post. The goalkeeper couldn't reposition themselves. And now we're seeing it there where the ball is aimed on target, but they don't know that.
It's a big gamble to predict as a keeper because if you got it wrong, you've got it very wrong. You look like an idiot.
Yeah. United fan, welcome to the stream. I believe it's your first time here. In which case, welcome. We are keeping Jordyn Huitema very quiet. I'm guessing you are an Ireland fan then. You are indeed. Huitema has barely touched the ball.
Yeah, no.
So far. But also Jesse Fleming quiet.
As I say,
and also Vane's
everyone quiet.
No one for Canada is able to bring it forwards.
First 13 minutes been really solid, and what a goal from Katie McCabe.
And it's all come from suffocating that midfield because Canada don't have an outlet there.
No.
You know, Quinn's barely able to get on the ball. When she does, she's got someone on her instantly. And I'm just sitting so deep, soaking up pressure a lot of the time, and Canada just can't break through their lines because it's so compact.
The Canada centre halves, we saw in the Nigeria game, they want to play football, they want to get the ball down, but they can't because they got Caruso chasing them everywhere they go.
I like that physicality from Katie McCabe, but the ref's not too appreciative of it.
The passion she plays with is brilliant. It's absolutely
admirable.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see from your captain, though.
Yeah, she's fighting for her nation. She's fighting for the shirt.
Scoring goals from corners is something special as well.
Yeah.
Like, to be able to do that, that's impressive.
Anyway, Giles now on the ball for Canada. Thing is, though, Ireland can't stop working. They've survived 15 minutes, now they've got to survive the next 15, and then the next 15 after that, until they get to the 90 minutes and secure the 3 points. As long as they don't
do something, make a silly error like they did against Australia and give away a penalty, they should be fine.
Starting to think I should have put Ireland down as my dark horses for the tournament, and not Zambia.
I mean, they've put a lot. So they've got, for me, Nigeria are probably the weakest team in the group, apart from Ireland. So if they could,
Quinn,
they get anything.
Dinks one forwards, and that's straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
It says the intent. Brosnan there, she collects the ball in her arms and just chucks herself to the floor. Yeah. Those couple seconds just to let the team regroup and take a breath is key.
Yeah, United fan asked, does Christine Sinclair still play for Canada? She does, but she doesn't play today. I think she was brought into the side last week because Jessie Fleming was injured, I think.
But saying she's 40 years old to ask her to play 2 full 90 minutes, in very close proximity would be very difficult.
And I think she's on the bench.
Yeah.
She is on the bench. So she could come on today if they need her to take a penalty again and give it to the goalkeeper.
I mean, that could be costly. If that goes in, they're 3 points ahead and they're flying.
Yeah.
Because they'd be in the same position as Australia are.
But equally, you can't blame Canada not being able to score for 90 minutes on one moment.
No, obviously not. They had so many chances.
Riviere.
Poor ball.
Brosnan. Gives the goalkeeper something to think about, and Brosnan deals with it well.
Of course, go to ground again there. That would be a bit more obvious.
16 minutes in, just like kicking it into corners and no intent.
Wait till Caruso's just sat on the corner flag, just stopping Buchanan from getting to the goal.
I would absolutely love to see a team actually try and time waste from a goal early.
Yeah. Obviously, the Euros final just got Harry Kane.
Teams do it from to a certain extent. They sit deeper if they're the underdogs and they score. But I'm talking proper, just everything in the
Sullivan
corner.
Battling away with Fleming, and so Sullivan wins that one because Fleming brings her down.
Verily tries to play it quickly, trying to catch her out as it come off.
Caruso was expecting it there. And it was offside anyway. Yeah, she definitely wasn't expecting that. She was stood in the wrong place.
Ireland looked good against Australia. Shame they give a pen away. Yeah, exactly, Chelsea fan. That was a big moment because if they take a point from that and they take a point off hosts Canada, Australia, sorry, and if they're able to beat Canada here, I think Ireland are definitely the team that people should be considering as underdogs.
Yeah,
especially since they don't have the most difficult. Depending on where they finish in the group, they don't have the most difficult try. If they finish second, they might play England, which would be a cracker. Because, Ireland, England, of course. Or if they can top the group somehow, though, they put themselves in a great position because that will be Denmark, China, or Haiti.
Yeah. In order to top the group, they'd have to hope that Australia and Nigeria draw.
Well, ideally.
Draw's probably the best result, because if they beat Nigeria, then they're top. Because Nigeria win, they've gone to 4. And then, no, they want Nigeria.
They want, because if not, Australia go up to 6, and then they have
as many points as possible away from Australia.
But in terms of getting through, Australia winning is the best situation.
Oh yeah,
because then you've only got you're on 3.
Ireland will be on 3. You don't lose Nigeria, and you've done it.
And the other 2 on 1.
But I think it says something. There's not much right. Canada have not had much, but the problem is they do have the ability just to turn up. It does. Canada have been similar to Norway throughout the tournament. Just teams just not playing to their best.
Do you know if the group stage goes to goal difference or to head to head? If they're joint on points.
I don't know. But again, sloppy error. It's raining. It's slippy. But Giles there just slipping over with the back pass to her keeper, and it's another Ireland corner from the same side.
Who's over this? I wonder.
Sheridan's reaction, I understand it, because she doesn't want Katie McCabe to keep putting corners in on her.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, in terms of Canada, I haven't seen Leon touch the ball.
I don't think I've seen any of the front 3 touch the ball.
I think, I know, but I've seen Huitema and that touch. Leon, but she's been stuck behind Katie McCabe the whole game. McCabe's not on the corner. Maybe she's bored. They're going for an outswinger this time. No, they're going to routine.
They're trying to routine. Look, she is there.
Oh yeah, there you go. And then, she's going to whip it in. What a surprise.
That is lovely a cracking ball, but Giles does it in the air.
McCabe has a go. Was it a
I think it's another block.
Or was it hit by her own teammate? Because that was a horrific shot.
Just put so much curd on it. It's curled out for a throw.
Brilliant ball in, just no one could get there.
But this is where you need to be switched on. How on earth? No, it's just a poor shot. Just gets too much on it.
Slices it.
But yeah, catches it horribly. But what I don't get, Sheridan's now down with injury, and this is a concern for Canada. What I don't get about Canada is they've got to be switched on to that. McCabe is literally stood there. What else are they going to do?
They're not. Ireland aren't actually put an outsinger on it, are they? They've got Katie McCabe on the pitch.
She's not there for a joke to try and catch her.
Understandably, Sheridan go down with injury. Bev Priestman is getting her whole team in a huddle because she.
I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't an injury. Not saying that, not like trying to start like a conspiracy theory or anything.
That's a good point.
Wouldn't be surprised if Sheridan.
Because the keeper's the one player that doesn't have to go. She might, because the way she got the ball for the goalkeeper and just sat on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, hope she's alright. She's actually injured, but this could be a bit of game management from Bev Priestman.
Anyway, Vera Pauw's going to do the same. Yeah. Encourage.
I think, did she?
Ireland.
Just imagine what she needs to say. There you go, have a bit of a feel with the ankle. Is it alright? Yeah.
Right. If she's genuinely injured, I hope that she is okay and good to continue.
I mean, that'd be a huge miss. Huge miss.
Nobody wants to see their starting goalkeeper.
No, she's kept them in the game. She's kept them in this game.
Yeah. Indeed. United fan says the Irish women are very good to watch. They all play for the badge. You can't say the same for the men. Yeah, I do think the Ireland men's national side is looking good for the next few years. I think you've got some really talented young players there.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, you've got rid of... It's not Aidan McGeady and a dream anymore. Was Aidan McGeady Republic of Ireland?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And just players like that.
What was his name? McLean. I can't remember what
James.
Yeah, James McLean.
And Duffy
the Wigan
from
player.
Brighton.
Yeah.
Players like that, they're not really playing anymore.
But Evan Ferguson, really good player. Gavin Bazunu, really good player. I really rate Dara O'Shea as well. Is it Dara O'Shea? What's his name? Dara.
Isn't that the big bald guy?
That's Dara O'Brien, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Anyway. But Sheridan's alright. What a surprise.
Yeah.
She had a bit of a fear of angle, and then she's back better now.
The Bev Priestman motivated her to fitness.
Let's see if that makes a difference.
Riviere. Quinn.
I mean, this is
Fleming.
the best football they've played all games, and maybe that's what they needed.
Yeah.
A bit of Bev Priestman.
But also just to sort of get out of the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
By taking that minute, you get Ireland out of their system. Because at the moment, they all know what they're doing constantly. Yeah, but exactly. You get a minute just to refresh, hit reset.
Yeah. When you defend a lead, you get into that lull of just, we'll clear the ball, then we'll go up again, and then we'll clear it again, and then we'll push up
Fleming.
again.
Leon's first touch of the game, it's not a great one.
No. Terrible ball in.
Yeah.
You know, you just get stuck in that cycle. We'll clear the ball, we'll chase it, we've lost it again, let's sit back, and up we go.
Yeah.
Just disrupting the rhythm. Best pressure. She wants them to push on. I think that's what they've got to do. They've got to push on to Ireland, because if you put Ireland under pressure, they'll make errors. That's what Australia did, because they put them under pressure for 60 odd minutes, and then eventually they cracked and gave away a penalty.
Yeah. Matt, you're talking about Spain. We bullied Costa Rica and Zambia. Yeah, looked very impressive in both those games. Have some not surprised. The Spain national team is incredible.
Oh, and there's an error, but it's not well recovered.
Huitema takes aim, and it's a powerful effort, but it's saved well.
And that's what I'm saying about those mistakes. It's a wet surface. Slipping over there was who was it? Who fell over?
It's defender Fairley, wasn't it? Number 13. No, number 5 is Fairley. I don't know who 13 was that lost the ball. Huitema picks it up. Shot was at the goalkeeper, but it was still a very powerful effort and required a good stop.
Brosnan shifting out wide.
I just realised Spain were with Japan and Costa Rica in the men's group. Yeah. I mean, that's been the whole comparison, because the Spain men's side beat the Costa Rica men's side 7-0 in the Qatar group stage.
Yeah.
And Tottenham 1, Lion City Sailors 1. So far, thank you, Jersey fan. And Matteo finding Tottenham funny as they are.
But to be fair, this is probably one of the best games we've watched so far. We've had
100%.
4 shots on target already.
Yeah. This is unparalleled by what we've watched so far.
Brilliant start to this game. Especially for
You
Ireland.
never know. This might be our first game we've watched that's more than a goal.
Maybe.
I think it's going to have to be, because I can't see Ireland only winning 1-0. They've either got to get another for safety and to demoralise Canada, or Canada are going to get a comeback.
There's more chance of winning 2-1 than 1-0.
Probably.
There's more chance they get another one and then Canada respond, or Canada respond and then Ireland respond to the response.
Yeah.
That's a lot of responding.
Yeah, I think I'd find it very difficult to see Ireland managing to keep a clean sheet here. I think they're very good defensively, but Canada.
And this is what Caruso's positioning does well. Giles looked for the back pass there, saw that Kadeisha had cut the pass off, so then she's decided to kick it out for an Ireland throw because she's got no other option.
But also, I think it's quite smart though from Canada because they are under the cosh a lot at the moment. But that's because, well, not under the cosh, sorry, but they're struggling to break them down. By letting Ireland have the ball high up the pitch, they then exploit. There is then space to exploit further back. So Canada could attack, but.
Wait, Ashley Lawrence is down for Canada, but play continues.
Veins tries to play to Fleming now, though a free kick will be awarded. Oh well, they will go and check.
Go see if Ashley Lawrence was right. Don't really quite know what happened. I think it was just a strong tackle. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
it was O'Sullivan, and then
she sort of
just a bit of her arm or in her eye.
Was it not the knee?
Was it the knee? Terrible angle, horrific angle.
I think it was the elbow. Yeah.
Found it. Completely fair tackle. Nothing wrong with it. Just a bit of contact. Yeah. Any flailing arms that hit faces are going to hurt a bit.
Yeah. Matteo was saying, by the way, Bayern are going to try sign Raya. What a pointless move for him.
They've got Neuer, Sommer,
and now David Raya.
Newborn Ulreich.
Yeah.
They don't need 5 keepers.
I thought, Sommer was a permanent, wasn't it? It wasn't even a loan.
Yeah, I know.
So unless they know Neuer's packing it in the year. And
but
Sommer's
not
young,
But actually, I'm still down with it.
I don't think someone would mind being a backup though.
No, not it's going to win like loads and loads of whatever they call it. What's it called? Bundesligas, but I can't. I think a German word.
Bundesliga is obviously German, but
but like the Scudetto.
I think what it's called.
Neither.
It never has a specific name. Matteo says some might go to Inter. That would be decent, and Newell might be loaned. Okay. Yeah, but that does make more sense if Summer leaves, because obviously Neuer still not back to full fitness, and you'd imagine this would be his last year in professional football.
Yeah.
Mind you, Buffon's still going.
What a goal that is. Just watching back the Katie McCabe goal while Ashley Lawrence was down. What a goal that is.
So impressive. And the Irish fans understandably loving it. Yeah.
She didn't look, to be honest, too bothered.
Well, I think she did when she went over to the Ireland fans and held her arms out.
There was a very strong Irish support.
Yeah, of course there is.
Because
if you're an Irish football fan, this is your only chance to cheer at anything.
Yeah.
Since Roy Keane played
Aidan
football.
McGee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Katie McCabe getting a team
rallying the troops once more.
I'm trying to work out who's who. So you've got Faye, Quinn, and someone else as a centre halves. Can't think of this.
And even the huddle, there's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
Canada, it's very much. It seems a lot more split. This may be nothing. Maybe I may be reading into it too much. But Canada, they're all quite separate. Ireland, they're practically hugging each other.
Yeah. Well, Canada look knackered.
I think they are.
They look absolutely knackered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
United fan is just back at her feet. But yeah, United fan says thoughts on Buffon saying he might be retiring in the next few weeks. I think on one hand it's about time. He's been playing for decades now. He deserves to hang up his boots. On the other end of an era. Sad to see him retire, of course. Chelsea should go in for a need a keeper. God. If it was 15 years ago, maybe Chelsea fan, maybe. But no. And Leeds offering $8 million for Newell. He would do so well in the Championship. Where's Melier going then? Not that that's a bad thing. I don't rate him that highly. I think some people thinking he's like the best young goalkeeper. He's just a walking disaster usually.
Yeah. Back underway now,
Now on the ball, Giles, Lawrence. Trying to play it quickly, Canada, and they've done well. Huitema.
Faye's going to see that.
I think Faye touched that off. And that is what the officials say as well. Huitema did well there.
Yeah.
Down that left-hand side. Faye not happy though.
No, but I think he definitely kept it off.
Yeah.
Canada corner now.
Maybe with the angle.
They haven't quite got the Katie McCabe dead ball ability.
Joseph Fleming, though, still very good. And they have got some height in the box here. Jordyn Huitema, Kadeisha Buchanan, Giles, Quinn, even not the shortest.
They've got to hit one of them, though.
Fleming, into the box, and it's headed away by McCabe.
She's everywhere. She's absolutely everywhere.
Quinn can't win on the edge of the box, and now Ireland looking to try and win the ball back in Canada, but they can't. Fleming, ball back into the box. Kadeisha Buchanan flicks it on. Can anyone get a touch?
It's
lifted over the bar. It's lifted over the bar by Giles. She just had to keep that shot down.
That is a huge miss for Canada.
Wow.
And it was a story of missed opportunities against Nigeria. Buchanan flicks on brilliantly, and she just had to keep it down.
Yeah. Flicked on brilliantly. Just gets under and kicks it up.
Yeah.
More than like the goal.
Huge miss. Huge chance for Canada to get that level. Ireland breathe a sigh of relief. Just got caught napping a bit there by the Buchanan flick on. Everyone kind of stepped up apart from one or two, which then left Giles on side. Just got to be a bit careful there.
Yeah. Oh, I meant, just by saying they meant Rye. He meant Rye, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I'll take both.
That'll be fine. Yeah.
I know, I'd have taken both on a couple of years ago.
15's a bit more than a couple.
Yeah, true.
No.
Mental with it. What a career he's had. He's been everywhere.
Yeah.
Good turn. Quinn, O'Sullivan, again going direct, looking
Quinn cuts it out. One back in the midfield. Here's Fleming. Turns out needs an option, has to go back. Giles, Lawrence. Skips past one. Ashley Lawrence going for a drive. Strong challenge again from O'Sullivan. And they're going to go down the line. And it's held up well by Caruso.
And again, she draws the foul.
Yeah, so good in that role.
Brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Put an absolute shift in. We are already over half an hour into this game. A lot has happened. A lot has happened compared to the recent games.
You know, if I was saying, I think time has come for America. They're declining, but did have a golden generation, but they have gone old. Yeah, the problem now is that US WNT has such a strong core of young players going through. Like Sophia Smith looks impeccable. Like she was sensational on a World Cup debut, bagging a brace. So while Megan Rapinoe may be moving on, while Alex Morgan might be moving on, I still think they're going to have the talent coming through, because over the last decade, young girls have been inspired by those role models, your Morgans, your Rapinoes, to go on and play for the national team. So, yeah.
Well, see, if you think about it, in America, that is kind of the big sport for girls. Because obviously, stereotypically, you have the lads that play football. And baseball, things like that,
and anything else that ends in ball.
But yeah. I mean, as you said, still got good players. I think the big tell will be the game tomorrow at 2 a.m. USA-Netherlands. You've got a Netherlands side who have got a point to prove after a pretty lacklustre game against Portugal.
Yeah.
And who are missing, they're missing a couple key players. Versus a USA team who are ageing a little bit. It's going to be a very, very good game. So join us on that one if any of you are awake at 2 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. I was going to say, we're live now. We're back again in 12 hours. So you're there.
Well, that's meant. Oh, well, why are we doing this?
Should be a cracker, though. I'm really excited.
So that should be a good game, and this has been a good game.
So if you're getting up for it anyway, you might as well join us as well. Keep our spirits high.
Yeah. I'm trying to push on there, but Lawrence cuts it out. This is what I exactly want. Like, the game's going to at this rate, it's going to kind of fall into a bit of nothingness. That is exactly what Ireland want, because they're winning. So the game falls into a state of just knocking it around the back and everyone kind of losing the ball a bit. They don't mind.
Yeah.
Trying to find something.
It is Grosso.
Grosso.
Lawrence beats the 15 to the ball. Quinn, I
Little
think.
John cuts it out.
Yeah. Now Quinn. Also, I didn't know this, but you know, Quinn has no first name. She decided just to take her surname.
Her name's just Quinn.
They decided to take their just Quinn, but not the first name.
Fair enough.
Like Fred.
Apart from she's not brilliant.
No.
Fair enough.
Sheridan.
Very high. Her foot seems to be alright now. That magical ankle injury they got fixed.
Giles. Coming forwards now. Has options to her right. Has to go to Buchanan though. Who now finds Grosso. Huitema, touch, and tries to go forwards.
No foul there.
Yeah, no foul in the eyes of the referee. And well, that one also not a foul. Riviere winning off of Fairley. Here is Grosso. Now Giles.
Canada's starting to build something here.
Tries to slot it through. Jordyn Huitema. Into the box, and it's cleared away.
Who is that number 8?
Yeah. What for who?
Ireland.
I don't know. I don't know where the Irish players. Quinn. 1-2 with Grosso. Quinn looked like they might take aim. Now does put it into the box. Can't quite get the head on Fleming. Now looking to break away is Ireland, but cut out again by Quinn. We saw how important Quinn was in the first game. Buchanan's been caught in possession. Carusa.
Down.
Yeah, I was going to say shove to the ground. That's going to be yellow.
The game here. Stopping the counter attack. Buchanan knew she had to do that though, because if not, Carusa was going to slot that ball through to Farrelly, and then Ireland would have been in.
Yeah, you know, if I say as much, I don't like the men's England football. Bullshit that. As much as I don't like the men's England football, but the U21 team would beat a lot of senior teams. Yeah,
give them a good game.
I was going to say, very impressive at the last tournament, of course, the U21 Euros. Yeah, I think we would.
I mean, I think it says a lot that most of them will be starting for big Premier League sides, or just starting for Premier League sides next year.
Yeah, and also a lot of them could easily get an England team. Gibbs White has been in the England team.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if a few of them got
Crawford could all cut it.
100%. All over the top. Falls to the number 10, Little John. Here is McCabe. They're now quick to
brilliant
stop them.
Defending. I hope that was on the floor. Farrelly. She still got it.
Somehow the number 7 just held onto the ball. I have no idea how she's done that. Little John could take aim. The space is opened up for her, but the shots not good enough.
In terms of long shots we've seen this tournament, that wasn't one of the worst.
What's with most long shots going into the crowd? I don't know, Matteo. It feels like
Little John, then?
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Yeah.
But it feels like a lot of the players are getting under the ball too much, and then it just lifts up.
Mm.
Yeah. Number 8 is Little John.
That's because O'Sullivan and something else are on there.
Gorman.
Well, that's just confusing, isn't it?
Ogre Man.
Flying in his
there by Farrelly, and that is going to be pulled back for a free kick on Riviere. So yeah.
So flying in a bit there, a bit over the top, a bit unnecessary.
Things kind of haven't even been particularly bad, at least defensively. They've just not done anything going forwards. But yeah, Farrelly there, just catches it. And O'Sullivan's effort just too high.
Flying towards the crowd.
It feels like composure's lacking in this group stage. I feel like as we're getting to the tournament and the big players have settled into the games and they get to moments where they have to make a difference. I think we'll start to see a few more long shots with a bit more accuracy. Feels like at the moment we're seeing efforts from players that are just rushing a little bit of panic and then
definitely
not really worried about where it goes, just worried that they put enough on it. And then
that ball is flowing clear.
Actually, Lawrence, the prime example.
Getting under it, blimey. She's got under it and then some. And that has gone directly up in the air.
I felt more like a clearance just to relieve the pressure.
Yeah. Ireland will be happy to let Canada do that all day.
Little John and Ogre Man. I need to take a look at this team sheet. Ogre Man is like Irish surnames obviously have the prefix, or some of them have the prefix O, not all of them. That wouldn't work. But
just O and then
so it's O and then Gorman, but Ogre Man sounds And then Little John is just
one name.
This her surname.
It's not first name and surname. It's not Little and then John.
I think it's like they're a rapper. Just Little
John.
Little John in midfield.
With Sullivan and Ogre Man.
And I'm playing more cohesion in my opinion. Yeah, you're probably right, Matt. Yeah.
They're playing like a team where tournament's on the line, and that's because it is. But you can tell though, like the way they've played today, the way they've come out. Every time there's a stoppage, as they get a huddle going, they're encouraging each other the whole game. That's a slightly mistake from Riviere, and McCabe wants to get it moving, and Carusa's up down the line. Buchanan's on her already though, and she does win this battle this time. And the rest give them a foul anyway. They're still fighting each other. The ref blowing the whistle. What are they doing? Cruising.
Do you think it helps Ireland that a lot of their team either play together for Irish sides or play all in the WSL? think that helps a lot?
Yeah.
Because just looking through their team sheet, you can see Brighton, Reading, Everton, Reading, Birmingham, Arsenal, Birmingham. It's the same sort of clubs coming up over time and time again, but they're all WSL clubs or at least Women's Championship. So do you think just the fact they all play in the same division, so they will tend to play a similar style of football?
But even not playing with each other, just being around players of that quality, because that is the best league in the world.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick out differences between Canada. Why the occasion may not be there. Obviously, Canada have got players who play all over the globe. You've got Huitema at PSG, you've got Buchanan at Chelsea, you've got Ashley Lawrence, who's just moved from PSG to Chelsea.
I think that is a difference. That's interesting, because in Canada, a team that is similar to a couple of teams, they have their star players. But apart from that, they haven't really got too much out. And that's all they've got, really. They try and get the balls to their star players. Ireland, they all kind of play in the same... Obviously, they've got one or two that stand out, but they've all playing the same league. You know,
a lot of the Irish team, I think they've only got 2 playing in the US. And I feel the brand of football that the US plays is very different to what a lot of European women's teams play. So there is going to be different there. And then if you look at Canada, it's sort of half of them are in the top flight of the US league, and the other half are in like the WSL or other European leagues.
Carusa's in
behind now. Carusa drags it too wide, really, and Sheridan manages to make the save.
Buchanan does well to shuffle her out despite losing the foot race. Quinn knocks it out to Leon, who is tricked by Katie McCabe off the ball. It's little things like that that's not going to notice, but McCabe does anyway. And Leon's still on the deck, and Quinn's in possession here.
Just looking at the team sheets, both teams have a Quinn each. Yeah, Ireland have 2.
Yeah, Quinn on the right and Quinn...
in midfield. Not midfield, centre off, yeah. That Canadian player will get a red this half. Who, Matteo? Which one? Do you mean Buchanan?
He's ordered a yellow.
Yeah.
I think she's very experienced centre half, but she can't handle Carusa.
She's really struggling with
again, wrong siding her there, getting in.
Buchanan, and
I thought Buchanan was going to bring her down there, to be fair.
It's been a bit of a poor performance, I have to say.
Yeah.
I will always support her because
we spoke
Chelsea
about how solid the Canada defence was against Oshawa, one of the best strikers in the world.
If not,
but up against
sensational.
Up against Carusa, she's just causing a different problem. Because Ireland have managed to get the ball to her, so then she can cause problems, whereas Nigeria couldn't quite manage to get there.
Here's Vanessa Giles, goes back to Sheridan, and now Canada can take a breather. Buchanan's passes must have been different. Because in the first game, she was constantly looking for those wide balls, hitting those diagonal passes. Today, it feels like she's playing a little more safe. She's been giving it to Giles and trying to play out from the back a little more. I don't know. Feels like there's a difference in how Canada have played against Ireland and played against.
If you're driving forward.
Played against Nigeria. I just wonder whether maybe they underestimated Canada today. Whether Canada underestimated Ireland. Sorry.
But it's also just been errors in themselves, just silly fouls.
Yeah.
Slotty part like Riviere there. I mean, they got lucky that Farrelly decided to kick it back to them, but just poor play again. O'Gorman.
O'Gorman, I think. Yeah.
Say it in an Irish accent though. That makes sure we say it right.
Jesus Christ!
What?
Look at that Juve shirt they've just released.
What is it?
It's vile. I'd encourage anyone that is interested, go look at the Juve Special Edition shirt.
Do it off the stream, save us.
Yeah, save us now for now, but yeah.
Quinn. Can Canada eat guys as we get towards half time? Leon. Can't beat McCabe.
Looking to make something happen. Riviere, now Quinn. Plays inside.
Again, it's loose. It's a loose pass. Quinn can't quite get it. Lawrence just smacked in the face. I think Lawrence's argument is that happened to her about 15 minutes ago. That's what she's pointing out. It happened to her 15 minutes ago and the ref didn't give anything. Quinn.
Yeah, and Tottenham are winning. What a shame.
Oh, devastated.
Thank you for the update, Matteo.
That's right. They have to win at least one game this year. Yeah, Lawrence just accidental elbow there, but it is an elbow in the face. Always can be pulled up by the referee. And another chance for Ireland to slow the game down as well. We'll probably have a lengthy time though, because we did have Lawrence and Sheridan go down. But a minute of the normal 45 left, and Faye is going to launch out towards Carusa, who doesn't quite win the header this time.
Grosso. Fleming, Huitema, back now with Jessie Fleming. weaves through a couple of players there.
Kadeisha and Little John really trying to put the pressure on her there.
I think was it Little John or O'Sullivan?
O'Sullivan. I keep calling her Little. I don't know why. I said it once and now I've stuck with it.
Riviere. Leon. Riviere. Inside pass to Quinn. Quinn plays it forward. Can't quite get a flick on though. And now Ireland coming forwards. The number 8 releases. Is that Quinn?
John, the number 8. That is Quinn there.
Yeah. Little John ball through to Quinn. Quinn looking to make something happen.
She's
trying to get round Giles. Giles puts it out for a throw.
Giles does well there. How many minutes added on are we going to have to the 45? Expecting quite a few, probably 3 or 4.
Ball throw forwards.
Is that a corner? Yes, it is.
There we go. 5 additional minutes in this half. As we have had injuries to both Ashley Lawrence and Sheridan, which required a few minutes treatment. So yeah, they all, and of course every time the ball goes out seems to get stopped, seems to get counted by FIFA.
Yeah.
So.
Which is a good thing and a bad thing, I suppose, depending on which team you are. For
Ireland, it's
the way this game's going, they've got a corner from it. They score now.
Oh yeah, of course. But
McCabe's going to drive the ball. She's on the corner.
Going on in this game, they want this down as quickly as possible.
They've had enough of fancy routines. They just want to let McCabe shoot from corners.
As from now, she's already done it once. She can't do it again.
But even if she puts it in a similar area, you've got Connolly.
80
and Quinn.
people on the line, and the referee really wants to get involved in that party.
But I'm looking. You know, it's Little John on the keeper. That is Little John. And Kadeisha, shock horror, causing problems again.
Surely not Big John on the keeper.
I mean, look at the wind. This is what McCabe's saying. She cannot put.
Ball in. Katie McCabe. Headed away.
Farrelly. Connolly now.
Quinn, can she keep it alive? Headed away. Out for. Oh no, Quinn keeps it in.
Yeah. Connolly wins the corner.
No, it's given us a corner. Quinn's furious. I thought they kept it in. Buchanan's down.
But it's absolutely chucking it down. It's the wind, if anything, after those things. It's the wind.
It's making the rain more aggressive.
That's what McCabe was complaining about. I mean, luckily they're nearly at the break, so they can have 15 minutes to dry off. I'm sure they've all probably got spare kit.
Yeah.
That one's... I'm surprised. Don't blame Buchanan for going down. It's going to hurt in this weather.
Oh, they must feel at home with the weather, yeah.
As I say, it's just a normal day.
You'd think we were in England with this.
And that's why they've got such an advantage.
We're in Ireland,
yeah, this is going to hurt for Buchanan. Blocking a shot in this weather. It's going to sting like hell. Ireland fans loving it despite the weather. Some going for the coach, some just opting to stand there in their t-shirts.
But yeah, it's actually Connolly over this corner then, rather than Katie McCabe, but she's not going to take it for a moment.
Left centre half, taking corners. I'm all here for it.
And McCabe just issuing out instructions to a few of the players in the box.
But again, they wouldn't. In this weather, I'd be trying to keep warm. The players standing still. The ponchos are out. Love to see it.
There we go. I
mean, the wind.
A family of 4 are all in their ponchos. The Irish fans are embracing it. This is what they used to.
Vaguely, they're under shelter in that area a bit.
Potentially, yeah.
Depending on which way the wind's blowing the rain, they might be alright. That's why they stood there in their t-shirts, like absolute idiots.
Yeah, I mean, units. Do we need to set up a boxing match for you two? What's going on? What do you mean, Gary?
Well, we're having a boxing match for... I don't want to box anyone. Buchanan going off. She thinks she'll continue. I think it just hurts. I'm not surprised. But Connolly on the corner. Ball in. It's not a bad one. Headed away by Giles though. And it's a Canada free kick. So we've already played 3 minutes of the added on time, but I'd expect to see a few more for Buchanan going down.
Yeah.
Just running around now to get back on the pitch. I think as another coach, you just get to sit in the dugout all nice and warm. The poor physios have to run out there in the rain, make sure the player's alright. Tough job. Shout out to the physios out there.
Yeah, they don't get enough shouts, do they, physios?
No.
To deal with everything. But yeah. Still time in this half then for Canada to try and find a goal. Gilles to Riviere. Now Buchanan. And across to across to Gilles. I don't know if it's Gilles or Giles. It's got 2 L's. It feels like it should be Gilles. Ball in behind. Here comes... Oh, yeah, exactly. Jordyn Huitema looking to create something. Ball into the box. It's from I find it's its way in. I think it's an Oggy. It's Carl for number 6.
Goal.
I don't know how on earth that found its way in. It was a poor crossing by all regards from number 7, Grosso, actually, in a wide area.
I think it's just been turned in by Connolly.
Yeah.
In our own goal, but Canada won't mind.
They're
back level in this game.
With a
shout
Canada
to her,
poncho.
stand by herself and punch her on her flag.
And
I mean, Canada not celebrating, but Connolly.
You're going to need to see a replay. Yeah. Grosso chases it to the corner, just about manages to get the ball in. Everyone sort of missed it. Connolly. Does she even get a touch on it?
I think 2 people.
I don't think anyone touched it. I think it just bounces.
No. That's a horrible bounce it does. That's what it's better angle. Ball in.
No, is there any contact there?
Yeah, there's got to be.
Don't look like
the way the ball changes direction as it's past her foot. I guess we'll find out what they give it. Yeah, they've given it the Connolly own goal.
Yeah, I guess, and she did touch it in some way.
Once again, Ireland masters her own downfall. Yeah. And we said that the added time wouldn't be their friend, and you were right in the end. But in the first game, give away a penalty, and now stick it in your own net. It's a bit of fortune for Canada, but Ireland just, I don't know, lack of concentration towards the end of the half, switching off a bit with the whole all the stoppages.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it? It's just 2 games now.
That one looked a little bit unlucky. The way
there wasn't intention there, is there? To obviously,
especially in this weather, that ball's going to skid on and. Because her touch, if anything, would have slowed it down.
And while you could have a go at Connolly for not dealing with the cross, no other player does the cross.
No.
And then nobody deals with her mistake either.
And in this weather, as soon as she touched that was going to skid on into the goal.
Yeah. But maybe the goalkeeper could have got there, but... 2
kind of freak goals, as you'd probably put it. One straight from a corner and one's an Oggy.
Indeed.
I mean, we're needing to 7 people at a time.
A disappointing... way for Ireland to throw away their hard work.
I know. The first game we've seen it as more than 1 goal is an own goal and a goal from a corner.
The ref isn't blowing for half time now. Ref wants Canada to score. No, it's because obviously the Buchanan got injured during the half time, so that wasn't.
McCabe coming forward. Can Ireland respond? Buchanan puts it out. I'm sure we'll see the end of the half shortly.
Keep hitting that like button, people. Do indeed. Thank you, Chelsea fan. I think we're on. How many likes are we on now? We're on 9, so if someone could like and get us a 10, that would be great. In terms of the poll in chat, 15 votes in, 53% going for Ireland, 40% going for Canada, and 7% going for a draw. So, yeah, very split, but Ireland have got the favour in chat. People getting behind.
Because they're early start, I'd expect to see it shift a bit more to being equal with Canada equaliser.
Yeah. Quinn.
But going into half time all square changes the perspective of this game for both sides. Because I thought they'd done enough.
And Quinn. Grosso. Quinn. Grosso.
I'm not sure.
Lovely football. Huitema. Probably was about 3 minutes.
Plus the goal as well. They'll probably stop the watch.
Lawrence. I imagine the ref will let this sequence play out. Ball kicked off the end of the pitch. A corner will be awarded.
Canada will get their chance from this corner to see what they can do.
If somehow Canada go into the break leading, despite being the worst team for
a German's in the goal.
A German.
wrong nation.
Yeah.
Don't know why she's.
I'd have a pop it.
Interesting defending tactic. Never really seen that before.
Marking against the ball going to the back post. I saw McCabe did and thought Canada might replicate it. Fleming hangs it in the air. Keeper misses it.
Oh wow, let off.
Gilles misses yet another.
She just flattened Quinn in the process.
Yeah.
But keeper, huge let off.
Yeah, just keeps misjudging.
Buchanan comes to get it, flaps at it, misses it, and Giles heads it wide.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the half. Good half.
Yeah.
Good half.
Very good. Very, very good. Well, yeah, right. 1-1 at the break. Canada have been, well, the worst of the 2 sides, but a late level at the end of the half there thanks to an own goal. 45 plus 5 minutes. Something you don't tend to see every day, but the manner of how they do the
I think
added time is something more mental moments. But do you want to give your thoughts, right?
Yeah, I think despite the result, and despite conceding very late on in the first half, Ireland have still got to be very happy with the way the game unfolded.
Yeah.
Early on in the first half, getting you could say fortunate, you could say quality. I think it was a bit of both from Katie McCabe, straight from the corner. Just putting it on the keeper, causing her a problem. She flaps at it, misses it, and it, off the post and in straight from the set piece. Bit of brilliance really from Katie McCabe, just put it in that position. And then they've been absolutely brilliant defensively for 45 minutes. And then
it's just a momentary lapse in concentration, really. Yeah,
especially in the kind of conditions they're playing in very, torrential rain with very, very fast and strong winds. It's when that ball comes, skidding into the box, so Connolly misjudges it and just gets a little nick on it that sends it past her keeper. It's very unlucky for Ireland, very fortunate for Canada. I think Canada will recognise that though. I don't think Beverly Priestley's going to be sitting there going, right guys, well chuffed with that big half from us.
Great job. We got minced all of it, but then got a lucky deflected goal at the end.
I think she'll understand.
They'll be well aware that their performance wasn't to the required standard. That wasn't adequate, and they have to improve for the second half.
As much as Ireland will be happy with the performance, though, the result would be very costly. A win is massive. A draw keeps them in it, but still doesn't really do much for them. Still puts them in a very, very difficult position. They'd have to beat Nigeria and hope that Australia lose to Canada.
It's gonna be difficult.
It is going to be very, very difficult. But it's still 45 minutes to go, and I think if the play carries on as it did the last half, then Ireland would probably take it. It's one of those, Canada had more of the ball, but Ireland had the better opportunities. I think standout players, we spoke about Katie McCabe's goal, brilliant. Kadeisha, I mean, what a performance. What a performance. Absolute workhorse up there. Challenging. I'm so put off.
There we go. Let's move to that.
Kadeisha, battling up there with Buchanan and Gilles, or Giles, whatever you want to call her.
I could go for Gilles.
Let's go for Gilles. We'll stick with Gilles. She's just she's offset. She's unsettled them. Buchanan looks nervy. So does Gilles. They both look so calm. Up against Oshuala in the Nigeria game. Up against Kadeisha. She's just been like an absolute terrier, running after him, winning the ball back, shoving them off the ball.
Yeah, that's exactly how to describe it though, as a terrier. Yeah. Just a nuisance, a real problem for them to deal with. And it's not like Oshuala. Oshuala was trying to get on the ball, but really struggling because they were able just to mark her tightly. They can't mark Kadeisha tightly because she's just shuffling them.
She's quite literally napping at their heels.
Yeah.
She's just there.
She's marking them if anything.
Whatever scrap she can get, she'll pick up on. Even if it's half a chance to get the ball, she's going to put her body in there and make sure she wins it.
Who do Ireland play next? Asked Matto. They'll play Nigeria next. Is it next Wednesday? No, next Tuesday, I want to say.
In what would be a must-win game.
I'm just going to look, then we can find out. But I know they play Nigeria, of course. In their final group game. Is it Tuesday? It is not. Good job. I checked. It's Monday. So they play Nigeria on Monday at the same time that Canada play Australia. So they will need points to go their way if they don't win today. Either way, they still probably need games to go their way, because even if they won today, if Nigeria win tomorrow, that'll put them in a big spot.
Yeah, definitely. But good half for Ireland. As I said, McCabe did well, Kadeisha did well. I think midfield wise they've looked strong with O'Sullivan and Littlejohn in there. Even if we've gotten the wrong way around a fair few times.
Wait.
But they've looked pretty good defensively as well. The back three of Connolly, Quinn and Fahey have been solid. They've just cut everything out. Anything that comes into the box, they would have got rid of, apart from that 50th minute error. I think if it wasn't raining, that ball wouldn't have skidded on. I think Brosnan in the Irish net would have got there, but the way it just took that little nick off her boot and then just kind of skidded off into the bottom corner. Very, very unlucky. But apart from that, they've been absolutely solid.
Yeah, Yeah, 100%. They've defended stoically. They've been so good, so regimented, so compact, and I think that's caused a real problem for Canada trying to break them down, because there isn't any space to exploit, and that's where Canada would come alive. If they can get Huitema in behind, if they can get Leon in behind, they can start causing problems, but they haven't been able to.
That's why Canada have struggled to break them down, because they don't really have players. Unlike so Norway, I think they're the best comparison, because they're two teams that have probably underperformed, and they'll know that. Canada don't have players that can take people on to unlock defences. They have very much, it'll be Fleming getting Huitema or Leon in behind.
Or just shooting.
They're not going to take two defenders on, then let it off to someone and then they can score.
I think there's a bit of fortune in the way Ireland got their goal. Not taking anything away from Katie McCabe, but it is...
No one deliberately scores from a corner. She knew...
She put it in the right sort of area, but yeah.
And it just happened to get the curl on it, and Sheridan just misread it. Because if Sheridan doesn't misread that, she tips that over. But she stepped forward when she first came to get the ball.
If this is a draw, Canada lose to Australia and Ireland wins, that means Ireland advance. Depends on the result of... Oh, well, yeah, because even if Nigeria won...
They'd be on... Nigeria would be on 3, Ireland would be on 4, Australia would be on 6. No, 6.
Yeah, Aussie would be on... No, Australia would be on 9.
No, because they'd have lost tonight. This is Nigeria win.
No, then you don't... No, because if Nigeria win, then that's a problem for... That's bad for Ireland.
No, because then if Ireland beat them, Ireland will be on 5. No, they won't. I'm being an idiot. I thought Ireland would point. Yeah, my
They need Nigeria to lose tomorrow if they draw today. If not, Nigeria are on 4 and Ireland on 1.
If Ireland win today, they're absolutely sorted. That's got to be their motive.
For Canada, though, they've got to find a goal. Because even if they draw today, if Nigeria win, then they have to win in their final match day against Australia and hope Nigeria don't beat Ireland, which it doesn't seem realistic.
And the problem for Ireland is they cannot afford to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if they lose, they are down and out.
So basically, Canada have a tougher way to qualify if this ends in a draw, only because they have to play Australia in the final game.
Yeah.
Which is a very difficult game. But obviously, they would have a point because they picked up a point in their opening match.
And again, on the flip side, we were saying earlier how the organisation of the games didn't favour Ireland. If that was the case, then it would definitely favour Ireland because they'd played Nigeria last. So I think it swings and roundabouts. It's what like group stages are so what's it called? They just flip flap about. It's the best way I can describe. I can't think of the word.
Nigeria won't beat Australia. Australia will beat Nigeria, says Chelsea fan and Matthew. Well, that's what we expect, obviously, but upsets can happen. We've seen that in this tournament so far. If anyone tried to tell me that Group A, everyone would have 3 points in, I'd have told you you're chatting shite. But
no, Norway only got 1, didn't they?
No, they won.
No, they didn't. They drew 0-0.
Did they draw 0-0? I was completely unaware.
They drew 0-0 yesterday.
So it's 4-3. I heard
4-3-3-1. But it's not the fact they're all on 3, it's the fact that they can all get through still. Going into the final game.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Which could be similar to this.
But yeah, if you told me that Philippines have 3 points, New Zealand would have 3 points, but Norway would have just 1.
The Philippines in their first ever World Cup would have scored a goal and won a game.
Yeah.
What an achievement. But this would be big. I think if Ireland could get through, massive achievement. And you have to take your hat off to Vera, Powell, and all the Ireland players. Because if they manage to grind out these results, get themselves through the round of 16, where they would play. I mean, they could play England.
They would, if they finish second in their group, they would face England,
which would be interesting. That's not unbeatable for Ireland.
That would be an incredible fight.
That would be. England have got a point to prove as well against Denmark on Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
9:30 kickoff. Join us from 9:15. Well, I know you'll be there.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be in terms of us streaming it.
Yeah.
I'm secretly not there. But I'm looking forward to the second half though, because it was a good, very strong first half. I hope we now don't peter out and we draw 1-1.
Yeah.
So it's not count chickens too early, but I'm expecting the same hard-fought, hard-worked second half from both sides. Ireland digging deep to pull out a result. Canada giving it their all to try and force a goal to win a game.
Yeah.
It's a very exciting second half on the cards, I think.
Indeed. But yeah, we have only a couple of minutes until the second half. If anyone in chat has anything they want to talk about, make sure to get it in there. In terms of other stuff, well, we've spoken a little bit about the earlier games. Obviously, the Group C is now done. Any shocks there?
Not at all. Japan and Spain look very, very solid. The only thing that's left to fight for in that group is who will top it, and that is Japan versus Spain, obviously on Monday.
Well, yeah, wouldn't it be? I mean, the fact that we could have Norway, Spain, or even Norway, Japan in the round 16 is very exciting.
That's if Norway get through it. Norway in big trouble.
Norway might not, indeed, but even a Switzerland in there's not too bad.
Like Philippines, Japan.
That would be sensational.
Yeah, very exciting.
Because then we'll have a guaranteed Asian side in the quarterfinals. So I believe.
Which would be huge, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be the first time because before any team that got through would be in the quarters.
They would have to beat Switzerland and hope that New Zealand lose to Norway.
Yeah.
Which is a big ask.
That is,
but who knows? They could pull off another shock result.
No, it's Philippines, Norway.
They've got to beat
Norway. And hope that Switzerland beat New Zealand.
That's not, to be honest, if you're looking at form, that's not the hardest ask.
Philippines versus Spain, maybe, says Matteo. I could see it. It's just going to rely on Philippines beating Norway.
I would expect it to be Switzerland, Japan, and Norway, Spain, probably. I still think Norway could get through if they turn up against the Philippines. But it's all about if they turn up. And in terms of the other group, what was the other games we won? Oh, it's the same game, wasn't it?
It was,
Zambia. They've turned up, been battered 5-0 twice, and they've still got to play.
Costa Rica as well.
Yeah, they only lost 2-0 in both games. And they lost 3-0 to Spain. That's a bit better than losing 5-0 in both. Although today they did have their bench keeper in goal, which is never easy to play with.
Well, yeah, and obviously they will play the teams in Group A, then Group play Group D, and England in action on Friday. How imperative is it that we finish top of our group?
Must do. We have to. I think we have to send a statement. Yes, we beat Haiti, but it was a poor performance against Denmark.
Yeah.
Tougher game. They have quality players. Pernilla Harder, the likes. We've got to be careful of that. We've got to prove a point and get a big result across the line.
We also don't want to play Australia.
We don't want to play Australia.
That would be a very tough game considering they're hosts.
I think in any tour, apart from the Qatar World Cup this year, I think any
and
tournament...
Russia 2018.
Yeah. Okay, this is my point's going downhill here. But in any tournament, you never want to play the hosts in the knockout rounds. In the group stage, maybe you do.
No, you don't. Never want to play the hosts ever.
I'm trying to make my point good. Because so far, we've played Russia and Qatar, who everyone would have taken in their group.
Well, Brazil were good in 2014 and in the Men's World Cup, and that happened. In the last World Cup in France were knocked out in the quarter-finals, I think.
We're really not proving my point here, are we?
No.
I'm going to stop making the point.
England can possibly play Germany in the quarters. Yes, I think that is... when we did our predictions, I think that's what we both had, I believe.
I mean, Alexander Popp, obviously she wasn't fit for the final. Again, she proved her quality in their first game.
Look at so Germany are obviously Group H. If England were to finish top of the group, so 1E, we then would meet... Oh, no, sorry. No, we're 1D, aren't we? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
We would meet 1H in the quarters.
And F
but that's the thing, it's not a lovely... That's the France group.
Oh.
That's France or Brazil.
Well,
Germany are screwed. If they finish top, they play France. They finish second, they play Brazil. It's not nice either way. There's no way of winning that.
And for England...
you get a tough game either way. I mean, they
3 changes for Canada.
They're not happy. Bev Friesman is not happy.
So Zadorsky, Sinclair and Schmidt enter the field. I don't know quite who for.
Well, that's how I can have a look now. So, the 3 changes for Canada are... Well, not even Footmob is awake to them yet. We'll find out in just a moment. Abby Larkin is on for Lucy Quinn for Ireland. So that's a change, apparently.
Which Quinn is that? Quinn on the wing or the Quinn? I think it's the winger, isn't it?
That is the winger for Birmingham, yes.
Yeah.
So, Zadorsky on for Buchanan. Kadeisha Buchanan is off. Evelyn Vaines, who was up front, is off for Christine Sinclair. And Grosso off for Schmidt. So, a triple change for Canada. I wouldn't say Grosso is one of the players that need to be pulled off, but...
How's that? Because they brought off a striker for Sinclair.
Presumably Fleming with that wide Huitema through the middle, and Ireland have got us started. By the way,
Ireland change. I can only imagine Quinn had an injury or something because I don't think she played badly.
Kristen Sinclair leads the line.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. So maybe she was a striker then.
Yeah.
Sort of a Wayne Rooney situation. They've gone, well, this is desperate times call for
Maybe
desperate
she
measures.
is Wayne Rooney.
All-time leading goal scorer. Who's coming next? Who's her Harry Kane?
Huitema, I guess.
No.
No.
Too old.
Too good. Not too old.
Too good. Oh yeah, but Harry Kane's washed.
Rivera, ball in. Canada clearly got a point to prove them those 3 changes. Bev Priestman not happy with her team at all. I understand why she brought Buchanan off. She's on a stinker. Maybe she doesn't like playing in the rain. You know, some of the best players don't like playing in the rain. So
Yeah, some well-known ones out there.
some really good players.
Lawrence. Back to the goalkeeper Sheridan.
Equally, I think most players would prefer not to play in the rain. Equally, rain's better than very, very hot.
I don't know. Some people out there. I feel like Sunday League, if you ask Jim from
37-year-old striker.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're an attacker, the rain, you'd rather the rain. Defender, trying to defend in rain can be difficult.
I think the only people who like random midfielders who have
Just slide
metal
in.
studs
Yeah.
and just love.
Because it's hard to finish
Getting
in the
stuck
rain,
in.
but it's also hard to defend in the rain. I mean, Connolly proved that. Very
And midfielders, they can play balls
Yeah.
in behind easier because it carries.
Skids on.
Might get a goal if it skids past the goalkeeper, and they can just
Fly into tackles.
Pretty
Basically,
mental
the rain nullifies their ability, and they can just have a great game.
yeah, because everyone else struggles because they
look brilliant.
become the best
They're
version of
absolute
themselves.
mint.
Joe, you might want to the stream. An interesting way to introduce yourself, Joe, but it's great to see you, mate. Just confessing his love for all women out there. Just in case anyone doubted it. Understandable, Joe. Another crisis at Tottenham, says Matteo.
What's happening now?
Oh, the Tottenham owner just turned himself in. I saw this morning.
What?
He's been done for insider trading in America. He needs Harvey Specter, mate.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Only at Tottenham, because the owner can be...
So what's going to happen to him?
Well, presumably he'll go to jail.
So he's going to own the football club?
Who knows?
So they have an owner, and they got a technical director yet. They still have not got one of them.
I don't know. But yeah, I think Joe Lewis, I think is his name.
Wasn't that the owner that said to Levy that Kane had to be sold this summer?
Yeah, probably to fund his insider trading.
Yeah. If we can get a settlement with, whoever, the US government,
Yeah.
just give them all the money they got.
You can have Harry Kane.
Yeah, we'll give you Harry. We don't want to sell him. You can have him though. I don't want the money for him.
If Kane goes to season, Tottenham might have a bad season. Might. If Kane goes to season, Tottenham are screwed. Because they've got no owner. Who are they going to... He's looking up to 20 years in jail.
Ooh.
If equally he's rich, you get like...
Why is he turning himself in then? If he's got...
Jail is going to...
yeah.
Well, because if you plead not guilty and you are, it's going to be longer, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. He might have got an agreement if he pleads guilty, he gets a shortened sentence.
Yeah. I think it'll the press will say up to 20 years and then they'll get out after like 5 or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his jail cell probably look like a hotel room. Anyway, we are 3 minutes into the first half of the Women's World Cup game. We're sitting there talking about jail.
Yeah. Well, the Tottenham was going to get locked up. But I mean, it doesn't really do anything anyway. Like,
I've never heard
I didn't
of
hear
him.
of him before this
Honestly,
week.
you-
I thought Levy ran it, but
You
no.
hear about all the owners, whether they're good or bad.
I've always thought Daniel Levy was the owner, but he isn't.
No, he's just a chairman.
He's the...
He's just a chairman. He just loves
No, I know he
chairs.
owns...
Height on the turn.
Heitema.
As a goal.
What
Save.
a stop! That's an excellent
Leon
effort
keeps
from
it alive
Jordyn
with a cane.
Huitema.
Stops it, the flag is up, and the referee puts her hands in the air. What's your hands in the air? What's going on? Oh, she's put them down now. Anyway. Big tackle there from Gilles.
Yeah.
What a save from Brosnan, though.
Huge. Kept keeping Ireland in the game there with that stop. Because you think if Canada score now, then
Great effort from
Ireland
Huitema.
might as well get their
Big save.
plane tickets booked.
Yeah. Big save from the keeper. Huitema couldn't read that much about it. She got the right height on it, and very powerful effort. But it's a big save. McCabe down the line, flicked on. It's bouncing around a bit. Does it look like the rain's eased off a little bit?
Sheridan. Up in the air. And one back by Farrelly.
He's 86.
Riviere. Cheeky little jail time at 86.
Well, no wonder he's trapped himself in then, because he's got no life to live, has he? He'll just die in jail then. Anyway.
Instead of spending his money fighting the decision, he can just give his money to his family, I guess.
I'll take it he's American.
Yeah.
not just randomly the US have come after him.
But if he did it in the US, then
another loose pass there, by the way, from Canada. Still haven't sorted that out.
Yeah, no. And that was another one. Now coming forwards are Canada.
Well, I'm back by
Sinclair won it. Now Fleming trying to get it back. And nothing, no way through there for the 19, but she's won it back now. I think that's a sub.
Little. Amy Lynn.
Larkin.
Oh, I think it was Little John. She'll back to her keeper, Sheridan, who was then just booted it off on its well kept in by Riviere. Intercepted though by Farrelly, but Kadeisha can't quite get there. Ireland throw though, good start to the half from Ireland. They're coming out with intent, they know they should be winning this game. And it was a bit of fortune for the fact they're not. That was a foul throw. Well no, maybe it isn't a foul throw. Oh no, McCabe's on the floor. What's McCabe doing? There was a bit of off the ball there between her and Riviere. Quinn is just telling Riviere to leave it alone.
Yeah. Well, so guys, we don't usually ask for subs or anything, but we are one subscriber away from 1.6k. So if you are new and haven't yet subscribed, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would massively help us out.
I've already subbed today as well.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And yeah, and if you have subscribed, then feel free to share it with all your friends who you think would also love the show. He's British, by the way, not American. Okay, well, he did it in the US then, I'm guessing.
Leon on a drive, poor shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brosnan, very confident to keep that on and take.
Wouldn't be surprised if he sells something in the next week and runs away.
Yeah.
Well, we go somewhere without an extradition treaty.
Yeah.
Imagine the money as well he has.
Run off.
How much that'd be worth in a country like, what are the ones that don't have extradition treaties? Eritrea, I want to say, doesn't have one.
Probably
something like that. But yeah, Canada keen to take this throw in quickly. Actually, no, it's not getting the ball as quickly as she would like.
She was very passionate about getting that throw in.
Well, she wanted to go quickly and get on with it, but now can't. They're going to come forwards anyway, Canada. Quinn. Fought so hard in there. And now, number 13 lifts it through to Leon in a good position and pokes it past the goalkeeper, and it's a goal for Canada. And they now take the lead in this game. We thought Ireland had started fast. They thought they might hold on, but we're 8 minutes into the second half, and Canada back in front. We thought they were going to get dumped out in the group stage. Well, they are fighting back now. Leon with an excellent finish, just to prod it past the goalkeeper. And this could completely change the fortunes of Canada.
I mean, this game's completely turned on its head from the opening minutes. A fortunate goal towards the end of the half. And then just a bit of scrappy football here. It's a nice ball in, though, from the substitute.
Gets between the left centre half and the central centre back, Connolly, and the Quinn.
McCabe.
Oh no, McCabe. It's the wing back. McCabe
couldn't do it. Couldn't get across. Leon does well. Brosnan.
Got to ask questions to the goalkeeper as well. It's right next to her.
I felt like she's closed down the ball there rather than closing down.
Canada won't care.
Might have got a nick on it as well, the keeper, but yeah, Leon just does enough to poke it over. And now Ireland have a mountain to climb if they want to stay in the competition.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's on the line now. They are out as it stands.
What did you predict? Score?
I said 2-0 Canada.
I said 3-0. I think Chelsea went 2-0 as well. I don't think anyone got the score prediction right.
I don't think Ireland will score.
No. I don't think many people did.
But they've fought valiantly.
They have.
And there's still a long way to go. But now they've got their backs up against all. The worry is that the way the form of the game and the way it's played out so far, Ireland are in danger of losing it completely because Canada are trying to run away with it here, and now they come forward again with Leon, who tries to beat Connolly and does, uses Fleming. Fleming delivers, headed away by Quinn.
McCabe manages to get it back to Faye, and the pass forward cut out. Little John can't get there. Leon looking for another goal here, and she's already got one, and now she has a bit of
I mean, from probably... I'm surprised she wasn't pulled off half time because her first half was abysmal, but she has really stepped up.
But you can see now why she wasn't pulled off, because she does possess this talent to completely change it.
When that ball clipped the keeper, I thought I might have gone in, but the keeper clearly left it, knowing that it was wide. battling up there, Larkin and.
It says for number 13. I couldn't remember who that was.
No.
The substitute.
One of the subs.
Schmidt, I think it was.
Yeah, must be because the other ones were.
Sinclair and the fullback. Centre half, sorry. Might have been centre half. Zadorsky.
Sorry.
Speaking of Zadorsky, she is. Schmidt moves out wide. Ashley Lawrence, space to exploit down this left-hand side.
Look like a different team.
Huitema. And takes it past the defender off the pitch as well.
Good defend there from Ogerman.
Yeah.
And she's back with it again. Ireland just trying to calm it down, really. Try and, disrupt the flow for a minute or two.
Mateo says, to us, I want Canada to advance. I feel like Canada play better football. Yeah, I think they do. And for me, I mean, obviously from a selfish point of view, as content creators, Canada will probably be a more interesting game.
And I think from an England point of view as well, there's a more chance that it can knock out some of the big teams than Ireland do.
Us?
Yes, that is a worry.
Because if they would stop the group now, if they beat Australia, they could knock Australia out. Depends on the Australia result tomorrow.
Australia aren't comfortable, are they? Beat Nigeria.
They've got to beat Nigeria. If they beat Nigeria, they're through.
Yeah. And
then Canada just need to beat Australia in the final match day, and then this group's sorted. But yeah.
34 minutes to go. Ireland need a goal if they want to keep it live. They need 2 goals. They really want to put themselves in a good position.
Yeah.
Going to be tough, though. Going to be very, very tough.
I think Ireland would be too much of a punching bag versus a bigger side. Yeah. I mean, you'd like to think England would pump them, but based on performances so far, I don't know. I also thought Australia would pump them, and they didn't. I also thought Canada would probably pump them, and they haven't either, so they could still, yeah.
I think Ireland haven't changed, just Canada have stepped it up.
Yeah. That's the thing. Ireland were playing at their maximum. Yeah. It's just that Canada have got to probably not even their best, but they are at a level closer to their best.
By the sounds of it, Beth Priestman tore into them, stripped 3 players off, and that probably gave a bit of a kick up the rear.
Do most English want Canada to win due to the English-Irish rivalry? By the way, I imagine so. I'm not too thingy about. There is
it's more us with the Scots, really.
No, there's definitely English and Irish, of course, due to
O'Gorman's coming off a Shiva.
The very famous wars and all that sort of stuff, and the IRA and all that. But I think I have no. One, I'm not too clued up on the whole history of it, and 2, I have no problem with.
I hate Scotland more. That's more because they play crap football.
No, they've got Scott McTominay now.
But not just the national team. The actual league is awful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course.
By the way, Leon is now coming off for Lacasse. So Leon scored, and then they brought her off again. Not brought her off again. She didn't go on. But they let her have a 13-minute cameo in the second half. Let her score, and go, she's done enough now.
To be fair, she's missing. Goes to the first half.
I was Canada have already used 4 changes.
Sinclair's won the ball back. I think she fell over.
Yeah.
She's trying to claim she was clipped. I think.
Look at my shoes.
She kicked the ground.
As I say, it's a bit wet. Slipped over. Ireland throw as well now. McCabe wants.
England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Germany, Italy. You have a lot of rivals, lol. Yeah. I think English are just so hated.
The Italy one's more football. Germany and Ireland and Scotland are that history.
Scotland's football, really. That is just.
Yeah.
That's just juvenile, really. And then Italy was only last summer.
Yeah.
And Italy, it doesn't help Italy were on the wrong side of the war, but. And then Wales. I don't know. No one really cares about Wales.
Yeah, honestly, Wales just everyone just leaves Wales to their own thing over there.
Yeah, with sheep.
Yeah, they've got their sheep and their caravans and their countryside, and everyone just lets them get on with their lives.
Down in, I'm not trying a Welsh. I was going to try Welsh. I realise I can't.
In Pontypandy.
Yeah.
But people just go there on holiday once or twice and then kind of call it a day.
Also, France for history. France is 100% for history. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got on with fought with them in the war.
We fought them on the beaches. We didn't fight them. We fought with them on the beaches.
Yeah.
We fought on their beaches.
Yes.
history lesson for you.
I mean, unless you're going back to like proper ancient history, like, well, I don't think we've got any more gripes with William of Normandy.
Anyway, his long lost cousins.
On the game, Jill has picked up a yellow card for throwing a ball away when it wasn't her.
I told her no.
Throw makes sense. That's dissent. I don't know what she's complaining about. I don't know what she was doing.
Come on, Jill. What are you doing? Buchanan getting booked, Jill getting booked. It's not a normal day for Canada, but the result would do them the world of good. McCabe on the throw. She's got no options. Little John takes it, knocks it back to her. That is sloppy again from Ireland. They're costing themselves now. Their standards are dropping as they're losing this game. And they cannot afford to do that. Yeah,
just in the Athletic, was supposed about the Joe Lewis insider trading stuff. I'm going to have to read that later. But
what's an 84-year-old man doing insider training? Training?
Well, seems to have a very expensive and frivolous lifestyle.
I say maybe it might be that he's been doing it.
This headline says what the role of a 98 million super yacht had to play in the scandal. I'm very intrigued.
Is Carve Sodical going to explain how prison works?
I hope so. So they find him guilty, they're going to take him to court.
And in court, they decide whether he's guilty or not guilty.
He needs a lawyer. Yeah.
Riviere on the throw. Canada pushing for another. Because if it is goal difference, that could also be crucial.
Fleming. That's not great.
So see, they want to top the group. They'd rather play Denmark or China than play England. If England top the group, actually.
Yeah. Fleming. Back to Riviere. Have you been disappointed by Jessie Fleming today?
Yes. We were bigging her up in the first game. Like, what a mission. Hang on, Sinclair's in.
Sinclair, and it's straight to the keeper. For someone who has scored the most goals in women's international football history, that was not a great effort. But yeah, I feel like we've been... I'm a massive fan of Jessie Fleming. I think she's a brilliant player.
She can do a Chelsea shirt, just in a Canada shirt. She hasn't really done it today.
Same for... I think... Gura Wrighton wasn't good for Norway.
I wouldn't even say, especially in this game, Lawrence and Buchanan haven't been great.
No.
Oh, that's a poor... This is what I'm saying, though. Ireland are costing themselves with silly errors.
Same with... So obviously Sam Kerr was injured. Yeah. Lauren James didn't feature... Well, I came off the bench in England's game. Millie Bright played well. Jess Carter was alright.
Millie Bright struggled, didn't she? Because she's a bit rusty.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And Carter obviously playing out of position. Didn't help her.
Looks like Ireland could go for a triple change in a moment.
We'll find out who any of those are when they come up.
Shiva on the throw. She's already thrown it to a Canada player once. She could do it again. She could throw it to no one. And Huitema cuts it out, but this is moving Ireland up the pitch, which is positive. And Shiva's going...
That's the direction they want to go in, isn't it?
Yeah. Goes long, looking for Caruso, who flicks it onto nobody. Wins it again, though, and O'Sullivan has it, and can she get a shot away? No, she can't. Big tackle there.
There is Katie McCabe.
Apart from her court, well, she's done a decent... Oh, that's really good football.
Round the floor, wow, and then over the bar.
Was it headed over
from
the bar?
From Caruso, I think.
Oh, no, she did it over the bar. That's a poor header. Centre keeper was flapping around on the floor.
Yeah.
Big miss there for Ireland. Great ball in from McCabe. Keeper had missed it, so Caruso kept it down. It would have been 2-2. She's got under it. She's got under it and headed it up rather than got over it and headed it down.
Yeah.
Not that I'm an expert in heading, but yeah, sitting under the ball waiting for it to hit your head isn't a great idea.
It's not exactly anyone's mastermind category.
Yeah, imagine that. What's your best football ability? Heading. Yeah. Canada throw Huitema wants it further down the line, but Lawrence is like, why? Just let me have it. Here come the changes for Ireland. Number 9, number 12 and number 22 coming onto the field now. Yeah. So that is Caruso.
Also just seen someone say that in response to the Joe Lewis situation, freeze his assets, block his UK bank account and then blame the Spurs fans for it all. That's how it works, right?
Yeah. So it was Caruso, Little John and Farrelly off of Barrett, Agg and Atkinson. Ireland know they need a goal and they're absolutely going for it now.
Sam Kerr will be out, someone told me. Yeah, well, she's missing the first 2 games, and she's expected to be back for the third match.
But be back for their game against Canada on Monday.
Well, it's expected, obviously.
Yeah, it's relative.
In a situation, you never know.
How bad she feels. How good she feels. Riviere.
Yes.
Canada might feel a little bit of pressure from those island changes.
Indeed. Schmidt. Now Fleming. Turns out, goes to Riviere.
To be fair, Fleming's got a few good touches.
Can't quite get it across to Fleming.
This is Ag. Not a great start.
No.
Pass intercepted. Quinn.
That was not a good for.
Whee. Riviere. Good football from
Down
Canada.
the line.
Oh.
Can't do anything with it though.
And Attle, the new sub. Can't remember her name.
Atkinson.
Yes, Atkinson.
Ball out wide to Lawrence. Takes it past one.
Oh, that's really
Schmidt
good.
back into the path of Lawrence, but Lawrence can't get there.
Ag.
I think Canada got this, but I could be wrong though. Yeah, you're probably right, Chelsea fan. They probably do got this.
24 minutes to go. Here comes Huitema.
Jordyn Huitema. Blocked. Could put it back in now, Huitema. Goes to Lawrence. She swings it into the back post. Christian Sinclair.
Another poor
Christian
connection.
Sinclair's missed that, yeah. Another, how'd you say? Another really weak shot.
I was saying to lever that towards the top, and smash it if I was a keeper.
Far
Instead,
at
she kind
home,
of just
yeah.
cushions it into her palms. Yeah, she does. I expect her defender to do that, to knock it back to her. Ashley Lawrence, though, great ball in.
Yeah.
But no, can't cut it out, can the Irish defence, and Christine Sinclair barely touches it. Just skims it off her heel and straight into the hands of Brosnan. Ball flip around the corner. Chasing it is one of the subs. That's the only one I didn't remember the name of. Begins with B.
Batten?
Barrett.
Barrett, that's it, there you go. Smashed it.
Barrett, Ag and Atkinson. It came on, there we go.
Yeah.
Under Sheridan, under pressure.
Quinn.
Barrett's asking the question of why no one's helping her press. Wait, it looks like McCabe's been pushed onto left wing with the addition of Atkinson.
Yeah. Looks like they want her to be playing a higher role.
Connolly cuts out.
Ball in. Huitema. And again, it's straight at the keeper. Canada should be 3 up.
They can't
maybe
get
3
that,
or 4
sorry.
up in this
They
game.
just can't get that third goal to put this game to
Yeah.
bed. Which will help Ireland, not if they pass the ball around like that. Though.
Zadorsky switches the play. That's a poor pass back to Riviere, and I think that will go off. It will indeed. She's not going to get there.
On the wet surface.
Yeah.
23 minutes to go. Clock's ticking on Ireland's tournament.
They've got to do
She cuts
something
it
there.
out. Keeps it from going from a corner. That's really smart defending. And out in Ireland throwing the corner rather than an actual corner. Really, really smart from Gilles. And, they'll eventually take it. They're taking their time. Atkinson's going to be the one to throw it in. If anyone moves, there's not enough movement. No one for her to play it to. O'Sullivan tries to make an option, but her touch takes the ball away from her.
Sinclair putting the pressure on. Back now with Fahey. Fahey moves it out wide. Now to number 20.
Shiva.
Ball in.
Barrett. Oh, I can't bring it to a
Runs
stride.
across her body and falls into the hands of Sheridan.
She tried to kind of run it across her body so she could then swivel and shoot, but the ball was travelling too quickly.
22 minutes left.
Time is running out for Ireland. Yeah, the ball just skidded on as it bounced in front of her so she couldn't turn and hit it. Right idea though.
Might crack open a window.
Yeah, I think they both are open.
Are they?
Yeah. You can crack them open further.
Yeah, we'll do.
Alright.
Back in a moment. But yeah.
Yeah, Bev Priestman, she knows her team's just got to see this out now. But Ireland have got to keep pushing. O'Sullivan again, another poor pass. But it's won back by Shiva. And knocked out wide by Ag to Atkinson. Bringing it forward. Looks direct to McCabe when it runs out of play. And that'll be a Canada throw. Again, another costly, inaccurate pass.
Yeah.
Quinn.
20 minutes left. 20 minutes for Canada to hold on.
I think
well,
that
try and
sub for
find another.
Canada from Sinclair is actually she's just sitting there, just hold the ball up. Her shots have been poor, but she's just kind of there to be a bit of a battering ram. And
Coming
running
forwards now is Lacasse.
brilliant at cutting inside.
Options inside, are there any?
They can't run away from her.
Schmidt. Quinn. Ashley Lawrence.
Looking for the head of Sinclair again.
Ball in. Back post. Lacasse heads it across goal.
Another missed chance for Canada.
Yeah.
They just can't find the back
Feels
of
like the
net.
shots they are putting on target go straight to the keeper. Feels like the rest of them aren't on target. That one was struck the back of her head there.
Yeah, she actually dived on.
Just hit side
You're
wall.
going to get your forehead on it though. With that kind of crest to your head. Not the crest of it, the front of it, there. Here comes... who is that? Oh, it's Larkin. Dispossessed, but she's won it back from Quinn, and she is brought down by Quinn then. And that'll be an Ireland free kick. Deep free kick. McCabe's running over to get it in there. And they're going to send Fahey. They're going to send Quinn. They're going to send Connolly up to try and get a head on it, to try and get a flick on.
Yeah, Larkin just getting sandwiched between two players there.
Very smart there.
McCabe.
She's got the options.
I think she's going to leave this for Atkinson.
Interesting decision that. Or unless they're trying to retain. They've got options on Ireland.
And it goes to McCabe.
Towards
Ball
Quinn.
in.
Headed away.
Quinn can't get there. 22 though.
Atkinson sweeps up.
This is Atkinson. Wasn't Atkinson who took it then?
Ag, maybe.
No, she's rapid. Switch wings that quickly.
Speed.
Riviere.
She's had to just bring it forwards while her team gets up.
Thought she was going to release Ashley Lawrence down the left, but instead tries to play it through to Lacasse on the right.
She cuts that out well there. What can Ireland do? What can they magic up in these last 19 minutes to keep them in the World Cup?
Sent long. One by Lawrence in the middle. Now running at them is Atkinson.
Ag. Dispossessed. Didn't really see Sinclair. No one told her she was coming. They're still got
Ball
the ball.
lifted over and out wide. Into the 19. Now 1-2 with Larkin. Releases it down the line for O'Sullivan.
Oh, it's on throw. Took deflection somehow.
To go short to O'Sullivan, that looked like a foul throw.
And it was.
Indeed.
It's things like that you can't afford to do when your campaign's on the line with 18 minutes to go. You know, as it stands, there'll be our third casualty today of this World Cup. That's quite interesting, I think. You know, to lose 3 teams
Yeah.
already at this stage, to have 2 of them on 0 points in Group Group C, and then Ireland on 0 points in Group D. But then again, that whole flip flop thing comes back. We're talking about the fixture organisation. At the start of the game, before kick off, it didn't favour them. Then when they scored and they're 1-up, it did favour them, and now it doesn't favour them.
Here's Schmidt. Lifts out wide, Riviere. Here's Gilles. Across to Ledowski. Gilles. Back to Sheridan.
Just poor distribution there, really.
And Ledowski gets there again though. Falls to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan tries to take on Fleming. Gets past her. Fleming gets back in though. Here's Katie McCabe. Moves it out wide. Atkinson. O'Sullivan. Turns Fleming not once but then twice. Atkinson. Cross blocked by Riviere.
Better from the Irish.
Yeah.
You can tell they know they need a goal. McCabe tries to beat 2 players, can't. Sinclair getting back in and defending well there.
Riviere tries to play out but can't. O'Sullivan.
Fahey has a go from distance, never been trouble with the keeper. Forcing it there. Didn't need to force out there, building a good move. Vera and I happy with her players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Poorly hit.
Very far, very wide. A chance for Canada to reset, get back in their position and hold out for these big 3 points that would massively help their campaign.
Well, yeah. This completely transforms them from a complete underperformance to, progressing potentially all the way.
Yeah, could top the group.
Yeah. Could win the World Cup now. Jordyn Huitema.
That's not good.
With her head on the floor.
But this result, as it stands, puts a lot of pressure on Nigeria tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just got the ball with Fahey. Was it landing? Yeah. Oh, and then Quinn fell on top of her. they'll hope she's all right. 15 minutes ago, they haven't got one sub left, Canada, so they did have to use it now. They would have no subs left for the last 15 minutes. Everyone's going to get over and have a drinks break. I don't blame them.
I thought Leon's gone and joined them for a drink.
Bit tired. Chance for Vera Powell and Beth Priestman to get final words into their players, really. Watching back the Katie McCabe goal, I mean, that was the dream start for Ireland. The absolute dream start, but kind of undone. Very unlucky, unfortunate with the own goal from Connolly, and then a bit of class from Leon to poke it past the keeper. And Canada
really tidy finish.
Yeah, completely turned the game on its head. And now Ireland are faced with elimination. Huitema ready to come back on when the ref lets her. And Lawrence gets back started with a throw. Good game though. Best game we've watched of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
In terms of live, obviously there's been some crackers off stream, but on stream, very good game.
Arguably the best game off stream as well.
Yeah, maybe. The rest of them have been batterings, really.
Either big score lines or really tight affairs, but this has been tight with goals, with drama, with a turnaround. Arguably, this and South Africa, Sweden.
Yeah.
Who they're close to, instantly same score lines. Potentially, Canada could score a third.
Yeah.
Ball in, Lacasse, Huitema takes the touch, falls to Jessie Fleming. She thought she might have a crack, moves it back out wide. Here's Lacasse. She can run at them, Lacasse. Takes about a few, blocked by Ireland. Now with Fleming once more. Riviere, Quinn. Ireland surviving yet another onslaught from Canada.
They need to be the way around. They need to be the ones that are pushing.
Yeah, it feels like Canada just want that third goal to see this game out, don't they? Fleming's ball over the top, cut out by Quinn. Schmidt to
when Ireland get their chance, because they will get a chance these last 13 minutes, they have to take it.
Now, here is the number 19, Larkin. Cut out low by Jordyn Huitema.
Took too long there, took too long really.
Great challenge. From the pair she's
had a much better game than she did against Nigeria.
Looked a lot more active.
Yeah.
She's been on the ball a lot, had a couple of shots.
I say she's unlucky to not score with that effort that was
saved. Yeah. Great save as well.
Chevy goes long.
Larkin laid it off to McCabe. McCabe takes it past Lawrence. She seems to be absolutely knackered. Katie McCabe. She takes it past Lawrence again. Still going. Katie McCabe driving into the box now. Takes a shot.
What a block.
A huge block from Nadorski.
What a run.
McCabe can't believe it. That was a fantastic individual run.
Quality.
Skip between Fleming and Lawrence. Takes it past Quinn. Quinn doesn't want to challenge in the box. Saved onto blocked onto the post there, I think that was, by Ladorski. Cave cut inside, aimed for the near post. Ladorski got something on it. Just
brilliant reactions.
Blocked wide. And now McCabe will take the corner.
But Ireland feel the momentum shifting in these last 12 minutes. These are big moments. Chances like that they're managing to carve for themselves. Ball in again. Keep punts it clear.
Yeah. Still alive for Ireland.
Chevy. Why they're putting this together.
Atkinson can't cross it. It's blocked by Lacasse. 10 minutes to play. Ireland need to put this ball long.
They've got one player back.
That's cut out again. Schmidt this time getting in front of the ball wide to Atkinson. Not long left now.
They haven't got any. They're struggling to find options really, especially from these throw-ins. There's quite a few now. They just kind of have to sit there. This is a good run down the line.
Riviere.
Was it? Oh, Barrett.
Yeah, no. Say Bassett, but no Barrett. Unhappy with that call.
Yeah, that Ireland will start. I've been given a free kick or offside or something, but Ireland will start to become frustrated, and you can see it already. Yeah. 10 minutes to go. They're not happy that Canada have got the ball or the possession.
No, those Irish fans are happy just to be on TV.
He's got a crack.
Are less happy.
I say you can't sit in a hat like that. It looks sad.
Sure.
Fahey. Back to her keeper, Brosnan. Ireland need to go, and they need to go now. Chevy. Oh, my Larkin just ran out of road there. Lawrence does really well. It's been a valiant effort from the Irish, but just not enough. Unless they can dig deep and find something now, they're gonna go crashing out of this tournament. We're not crashing out, falling out. Out for an Irish throw. Shiva.
We'll look to go down the line. As you do with a throw, just to move up as far as possible. Huitema. Schmidt. Here is Jordyn Huitema. Fleming tries to take the ball in a stride but can't. Lawrence cuts out the ball forward. Here's Katie McCabe. Quinn. McCabe fighting for possession.
Brilliant.
Wins it back. Driving forward for Ireland. McCabe takes aim.
Again, another poor shot. He's got under it.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
She's just panicking, Katie McCabe. She's trying too hard here. Trying to force it.
Could have laid it off somewhere. Rain's returned as well.
Yeah.
Probably felt the pressure of the slide tackle behind and just skied it, just got under it again.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see she's just trying anything to carve out an opportunity for her team. I mean, that is poor distribution from Sheridan, and Ireland again will regain position, but looking at that
the current standings in the group, 4 points for Canada, as I think McCabe is pointing out to her teammates there with a 4. Australia 3, Nigeria 1, Ireland 0. Ireland would be out if Nigeria win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, if Australia win.
Didn't think that through.
If Nigeria win, Australia are on 3 points, but it'll come down to goal difference.
Huitema brought down by 12.
Yeah, that's why they're out, because it will go down. That's why it does go down head to head, I think. Obviously, they lost to Australia, so they'll be out either way.
Well, what do you mean?
So if Nigeria win, Australia will still be on 3, won't they?
But Nigeria will be on 4.
Oh yeah, I'm being an absolute idiot. They are out.
If they don't find a goal in the final 7.5 minutes,
even
then
a point
Ireland are out.
Doesn't do them that well.
Keeps them in it.
Yeah, keeps them alive.
Oh, yeah. A disappointing collapse in the second half for Ireland. They held on so strong in the first half, scored right at the death.
It just shows how unlucky moments, unfortunate moments like that own goal for Connolly can completely cost you. Because in the second half, Canada had belief, they made changes, they hit them fast and they scored early. And since then, it's kind of just toed and froed.
Schmidt and Fleming both over this. Fleming lifts it up, headed away. Falls to Schmidt, keeping it alive. And then a shot from Lacasse is blocked. Falls to, was that Ladurski, I think it was. Riviere will go back to Sheridan, who smashes it long. Headed back forwards by Ireland. McCabe can't get a grasp on possession. Fleming tries to take it past someone but loses it. A poor pass from Ireland. Nobody can hold on to possession for more than a second in this sequence.
Those recovery times must be low.
Sinclair, Quinn, Huitema. Oh yeah, for that 5 seconds, under a second.
Did that ball run out? Lineswoman says no. Lawrence, Quinn, Canada taking their time. Ireland trying to win the ball back, they just can't get anything on it. Lawrence fires it up the line and that will go out. Now took deflection, it's out for a Canada throw. Canada doing enough just to keep the possession, keep the ball.
Yeah.
And Huitema's on the... No, she's decided to give it to Lawrence. And now it's only 6 minutes left. Lawrence flicked on by Sinclair. Huitema gets there.
What can Jordyn Huitema do? Tries to take it to the byline, hasn't quite come off. Great challenging on this right hand side. Ball long, headed out by, was that Quinn? And now the number 4 for Ireland is down.
Quinn as well.
Yeah.
Quinn on Quinn action.
Yeah, Quinn on Quinn crime is allowed.
I don't know to which Quinn it's gone. I think it's gone to the Irish Quinn.
Shooting down there, holding the head makes sense. It wasn't even Quinn, it was Schmid.
Ah, ruined it. Had to ruin it, didn't he? 5 minutes to go. We'll probably see a bit of additional time, but I wouldn't expect that much, too much.
Yeah.
Couple injuries, but it's it's not do or die. It's now or never for Ireland.
Do or die.
You get knocked out, you die.
You disappear.
It's now or never.
Sheridan goes long. Schmidt wins it in the air. Sinclair, Quinn, Riviere. Canada still in possession. McCabe putting pressure on. Riviere goes back to Sheridan. Long ball forward. Nobody wins it. Ireland now in possession though. Sinclair putting the pressure on. One back by Schmid. Schmid plays it to Lacasse. Now Fleming has Huitema to slot through. Needs options. Now goes out wide to Ashley Lawrence. It's Fleming. Puts it forward. Flicked on by Sinclair. Could have got to Lacasse. Cut out though. Here's Schmidt. 4 more minutes. Plus whatever is added on. Christine Sinclair through to Jordyn Huitema, and it's a huge block. Ireland holding on when they are the ones that need to be pushing forwards.
Yeah, it's just they're struggling to get anything now.
Sinclair spoons
but they will
through.
get chances. They
Nothing
will get
magic.
chances. They've already had a couple. They will get some more. Especially the added time. No, we've plenty of time left. I'd probably say maybe an added 3, 4, 5 minutes, maybe. We still have 3 minutes left of normal time as well.
Ball in, headed on. Huitema back towards goal. Maybe should have tried to volley that.
Brosnan wants to go.
The head didn't have enough behind it. But coming forwards now, Ireland cut out by. Was that? Couldn't tell who that was. I think it might have been Giles. I pulled out of defence.
Ag to Fahey.
Back to Brosnan.
They're playing it on the back. They really don't need to.
Quinn.
No, they just don't want the ball really. Brilliant touch.
Atkinson can drive forwards.
They all ran away from her.
Yeah.
They were too worried about getting near the goal. That Noah Gate.
Ireland just coming up short every single time at the moment. Here now is Jesse Fleming.
Who can provide?
Puts it in behind Lacasse.
Keeper thought it coming, then didn't.
Options in the box. Still going Lacasse. Sinclair.
Should have gone to Huitema.
Yeah. Or Fleming, both for free.
Now here come Ireland. Atkinson on the run. Big tackle from Riviere to stop that ball getting from Katie McCabe. Canada defending resolutely to hold on to his win. Vera Powell wanting her team to...
But also still coming forwards, Canada.
Yeah. What's going on here then?
Lacasse. A minute and a half to hold on of normal time, plus whatever is added on, you would imagine quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
As is commonplace in any FIFA tournament.
Ag driving forwards, has a go.
I mean, if that goes in, you're an Irish hero, but it doesn't.
I'll say, it's that now or never. Heroes are made in the now, losers are made in the never. What?
Thank you, Shakespeare.
I thought that's pretty good. Took me a couple of minutes to think of that. Straight down the keeper's throat.
Someone put that on their living room wall, please. Heroes are made in the now. It's a matter of now or never. Heroes are made in the now.
Losers
are made in the never. Well, I think nobody is made in the nether would work.
No. Because someone is.
Villains? Do you want to be the villain?
Nah, 'cause when you get knocked out of a tournament, how do you feel? What? Sad people are made in the never.
Yeah, and then you become the villain.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. See that? Heroes made in the now, villains are made in the never.
Ireland
want to be heroes.
Yeah. Heroes pick themselves up and go again. Villains become like
how many minutes of our time have we got? We've got another 5.
Ball in, and it's saved by Sheridan.
5 minutes. This could be the last 5 minutes of Ireland's World Cup.
Unfortunately, must go down.
Yeah. This could be the last 5 minutes. This could be the first 5 minutes of something heroic. Why am I sat so low? What am I doing? Sheridan goes long.
Sinclair can't win it. Fleming can't win it. But it falls to Huitema.
Everyone's on the floor.
Huitema let it roll out of play for a Canada throw. Ag down, injured.
I'll say you think she wouldn't be actually she wouldn't go. She'd actually injured. She wouldn't go down if she really didn't need to. The poncho's still on. The rain has eased off a bit, but it is still pretty heavy. Just going up for it. Fleming and Ag make contact. Yeah, I'd expect to see more from Fleming this game.
Yeah.
Bit of a weird one. Lawrence on the throw. 91 minutes played. 4 to go. Fourth official telling Ashley Lawrence just to get on with it and throw the ball.
I think she just said play.
Yeah.
Sinclair's header cut out. Flicked on by Quinn.
Ag trying to keep it alive, but still trying to keep it alive. Ag still going. Ag just trying
Sinclair, Riviere. Lacasse can't get there. Giving us a Canada free kick.
Time running away. It's from Ireland.
Yeah, the sand is dripping down.
The clock is ticking along. There's cramp for Riviere. Canada pushing to the limit to get this win across the line, clearly.
Yeah.
Ireland tried their best. McCabe's had opportunities that she's managed to carve out for herself, but just not been able to bury. Ireland have had chances. They have tried. They've given it absolutely everything of Ireland, but they just haven't had enough to beat Canada. So far. 3 minutes to go. Canada look nervous. The fans anyway. Willy Wonka there. It's not Willy Wonka. Where's Wally?
Willy Wonka. That would be a weird outfit to wear to the football.
Riviere back to her feet. She have to go off because the physios
2 minutes left.
She's got that thigh strapped up, so maybe it isn't cramp. Looked like cramp though, the way they had her leg in the air.
A bit like time wasting.
Canada fans loving it, cheering on their team. Ireland trying to, jeer their team on to get a result here. There's going to be a change for Canada as well. As the fourth official gets her board.
No, that's not a volunteer.
I don't know who the guy was.
It's a volunteer league. In case you couldn't read it on his.
Oh yeah,
that's just volunteer.
Love it. Change for Canada. Riviera's gone off, and someone's just going to come and cover in her place, and it's going to be Chapman. She came though. First go.
Ellie Chapman.
Ireland. They'll probably get one more chance with the time that's left, about 1 minute and 20.
Yeah, Vera Pauw trying to encourage her nation on, her team on, but it seems like it's going to be too little too late. As it stands, Ireland would be out of the 2023 Women's World Cup.
I mean, when it rains, it pours. It has absolutely chucked it down in Perth.
I'm going to stream the game board. No, This one's been a cracker.
I'll say, and it is
Sinclair,
absolutely
let's run across her body. Fleming, Schmidt, Huitema. Has she kept that on? She doesn't care.
And from a Canada point of view,
anyway.
They'll know that they are certainly not through, but they will have 1 foot in the round of 16 after today.
I think they'll be firmly watching, staring at their television screens tomorrow to see the result of Australia-Nigeria.
Ireland have a throw. They have 30 seconds and a throw and a dream.
Because surely it's better for them for Australia to be done, to be through.
McCabe beats 1. McCabe beats 2. Puts the ball in. Did a deflection. It's headed clear by
Jill. Gets it gone. Fleming.
10 seconds. I think time has run out for Ireland.
Lacasse gets past 1. Won't get past another back with the goalkeeper.
So they've got time. They've got to go now.
Potentially a minute.
Why are they playing it out of the back? I do not know.
This will go long. First time.
Sheffy puts it up. Headed away.
Schmidt wins it.
Oh,
Fleming spins a marker.
Down by Ag.
Pulled down. And I think Fleming now will just take a moment to take this free kick. They'll be aiming for corners. They'll be getting it as far away as possible.
I think this is the end of the road for the Irish.
I think so.
They've fought well today. They got unlucky against Australia, and they've fought very, very hard against Canada.
But ultimately, there is a difference in quality. And we're almost
and in
done
they say
here
you make your own luck, so...
in Perth. Canada, just to cut above Ireland today.
Yeah.
Ireland fought valiantly for the first 45. Alas, nothing for their troubles. No reward. They will be out of the World Cup as it stands. Approaching the 6th minute of the 5 allotted additional.
Ireland will know they're out once this, as you say.
Going towards the corner, Schmidt lets it run out for another throw.
Very smart. Unless we do have a bit of a break for that Riviere injury.
Smart game management for Canada, who know how important this victory will be for their chance of progression in the tournament. McCabe is unhappy. She wants that ball played quickly. I don't think it's going to make an awful lot of difference whether that ball is played quickly or not. Here, now, McCabe plays it forward. Nothing comes of it. And they're going to try and get it gone. Ireland, though,
Chevy.
one last chance ball in behind looking for Barrett.
She's run away from it.
Sheridan will go over and get it. It's felt number four's best efforts.
Sheridan, it's a deck.
Sheridan was a little nervy there because she wasn't. She didn't know she was going to get
going to lever this into the corners.
Oh, I think she might put this out of the stadium. I think the Perth rectangular stadium needs to watch out.
No, she's called it there.
And there we go. Canada have done what they came here to do. Ireland will be upset because they fought valiantly, yet no reward. McCabe put in another stellar performance, but it wasn't enough. Canada 2, Ireland 1. Canada, handed a massive helping hand on their road to progression in this tournament. Ireland knocked out in the group stages. That is the end of the road for them, no matter the result of Australia versus Nigeria tomorrow. That is everything.
Play the match.
Player of the match, indeed. I am considering going for Katie McCabe, but I am going to go for Leon. Good finish.
Fair enough. She had a terrible first half.
She did have a terrible first half. I think that rejuvenation as well, that change. Often we talk about players that being so consistent, but her to recover from a difficult first half and play as well as she did for the 20 minutes or so she was playing in the second half. Very impressive performance. Canada top of the group. Leon, obviously the goal scorer. Easiest pick.
Fair enough. I will go Ashley Lawrence. She worked that left-hand side very well. Put some cracking balls in. She got the assist for the Leon goal as well. And she might have even put the ball in for the own goal as well. Yeah. But she had a great performance.
There's plenty of options, aren't there? You could look at Jordyn Huitema. She was much improved today. Fleming, I thought she came in and fought hard.
Towards the end.
Indeed. It was a really, really impressive performance across the board. Quinn as well. Really, really good player. Who just hopped in the stream at the end there?
Dara Azizi.
Oh yeah, welcome to the stream. The Irish should have played... okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. That is everything, and we will see you next time.